Why you wanna play these games? Don't be on that lame shit, girl. Tell them what you came with.
I pull up in the motherfucking coupe. All these bitches come around me chicken coop. I got them poppin' pussy Uncle Luke. Every day I live like it's a video shoot. Ooh, she know what she doing. Ooh, she turn on for the crew. Oh, $100 bill, not the newest. Ain't no telling what she gon' do for the blue one. Sippin' lean like it's some Mary Ciroc. Feeling presidential like I'm Barack. Bottles coming till I tell them to stop. Hold up, wait, stop. So much money that I don't know what to do with it. Still spending no money on these new bitch. Long as you keep dancing like that, I'ma throw it, pop the pussy and throw that ass back.
Don't be on that lame shit. Don't be on that lame shit. Tell them what you came with. The same shit. Don't be on that lame shit. The wrong one to make them bring it up.
What up, though? 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 What up,
Don't be acting lame.
What up, though? 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 What up,
You know why you can't.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
Why you wanna play these games?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up,
Don't be on that lame shit.
Alright, I'm blowing dirty with the homies. I ain't had no money, ain't none of these hoes know me. And now my denims is full of the dirty doughy. You really bout a bad little baby, you gotta show me. I'll pull up on my lonely where you at. Pull this thing over and thunder you from the bag. I made $250,000 in the trap. I'm not a rap nigga, just kinda know how to rap. The hooker finna overnight the pack. It'll be there in the morning, just tell her Wody relax. Yeah, bust it open for me, make it clap. I'ma throw 100 words to tell her to run them
Don't
back.
be on that lame shit. Don't be on that lame shit. Tell them what you came with. The same shit. Don't be on that lame shit. The wrong one to make them bring it up.
What up, though? 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 What up,
Don't be acting lame.
What up, though? 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 What up,
You know why you can't.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
Why you wanna play these games?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up,
Don't be on that lame shit.
Yeah, we don't do that lame shit up over here, man. We on the block with it. You know what I'm talking about? What it do, y'all? Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody up in this thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hope y'all had a good weekend, Memorial Day, all that. All that. I did. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all did. I did. You feel me? I did. Shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to everybody, though. So, yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had a birthday and shit. You feel me? Feeling good. Made it another year. Had a great time, y'all. Real shit. So, this is going to be part of my, what's up with the Tutneys? What it do, man? You know, this is the beginning, right? So, I labeled this shit, 3 shots of heem and a stream, right? Because I got like a gallon of hen sitting back there, y'all. Y'all can kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Got a gallon of hen back there, man. That's what we was doing on my birthday, man. She was like, you know what? Take that shit home, man. That's your birthday bottle, man. I was like, come on, man. I don't really do it like that, though. She's like, take that shit home. That's what I did, y'all. Shit. So, you know, that's my first, you know what I'm saying, little taste of it, you know what I'm saying? Since we're going to start this shit off, you feel me? So shout out to everybody, man. Again, I had a great weekend. Hope y'all had a great weekend, man. Let's see who we got up in here, man. Let's see who we got up in here. Shout out to my mind. What it do? She said, what it do, Rig? What it do, my mind? Clemmy up in this thing. She was like, liked and shared like you always do. Like you always do, Clem. DHT up in here. What it do, man? Got that package from you. Got that package from you. Vibrant up in this thing. Hey, you know, don't shit go down unless Vibrant is around, y'all. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all, man, but I'm going to tell y'all again and again. Tay Bay, what it do, man? Good to see you. Tay Bay, what it do? Good to see you. S3 up in here. Okay. Just seen you was live, S3. All right. S3, I seen you live the other night, man. I was like, damn. You know, nigga had to turn it in kind of early, you feel me? Because I had some things I had to do early this morning, man. Had to go out there in Oakland, man. Had an appointment at like 9 and shit, bro. The traffic was fucking ridiculous. It's crazy, man. The weather was weird out there, too, man. It was looking like it was finna rain or something on a nigga for a minute, man. But anyways, and then my allergies, y'all. My allergies been kind of fucking me up. So if I sound a little different or something, man, that's the allergy game. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, S3, you know what I'm saying? I seen Young Bro slid through on you, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So shit, man, that was wild though. That was wild. Let's see what else we got up in here, man. Okay, I think I may have gotten everybody, y'all. Shit. Okay, what's up with it, Peach? What it do, Peach? Peach up in this thing, man. Good to see you, Peach. That's my motherfucking Peach, man. Don't y'all forget it. Mahogany up in here. What it do, Mahogany? Shout out to Mahogany, man. Melanated up in here. Okay, okay. Peach said, yeah, I'm at work listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. Get that money, man. Get that money. Tudnees, what it do, man? Good to see you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We up in here. Hold on, man. Let me go ahead and hit this one more time, man. Excuse the cup. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know what I'm saying? To put the heem in there, you know what I'm saying? Ooh-wee. We just sipping though, y'all. I ain't finna do too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll get the cussing motherfuckers out and shit. You know, I'm gonna drop the link later. Somebody might try to test my gangster. It's gonna go up next. You know, I got 1K views or something. But yeah, man. Yeah, I seen it all, S3. You feel me? I seen it all. You know what I'm saying? I was in traffic, man, all morning, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just had you blasting in my shit. You know what I'm saying? You and Shakim, man, y'all both was on some lives, bro. Y'all was doing it, man. On East Coast, and my allergies are on me too. Got the purifier and AC on. My shit been hella fucked off, y'all. I don't know what it's been, man. Like, and I and I kind of like be trying to, you know, I can't say not breathe in too much of the shit, but fuck, man, you know what I'm saying? The shit be crazy, man. I hate allergies, y'all. It's like shit. You should get the shit start leaking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, fuck. Out of nowhere, you know, you just be chopping game or something. Your shit start wanting to leak on you or something. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know until you feel that little breeze or something. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't babysit that drink, get turned. I want to hear cussing. Nah, man, I ain't gonna do all that because I still got this tree, you know what I'm saying, and these dabs that I'm fucking with, man. Excuse me again, y'all. I don't mean to be all up in y'all's ear with that shit, but man, I'm on some good ass lemon cherry, man. This shit is so motherfucking candy, y'all. It's one of my favorite strains, y'all. Bullshit you not. I can almost guarantee, you know what I'm saying, to everybody that be blowing out there, probably some of their favorite strains definitely got gelato in it. You know what I'm saying? Gelato's a motherfucking man, but that lemon cherry gelato, man, that's the one for me, y'all. That's the one for me. You know what I'm saying? Like some SWV shit, man. But this the kind of shit we all know tonight, y'all. But, you know, I've been on that shit kind of tough, so y'all really can't see it. But you know, I'll be off that good batter. That good batter, man. Fuck that chit chatter, man. Shout out to the 12 in the chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Where we at on the like so far? Let me see 5. Let me at least see 5. I see 6. We in there, man. We in there. Yeah, pollen is high, man. About as high as I am right now. You feel me? I'm kind of lit, y'all. Bullshit you not. Let me take another sip. See, this is fucked up. This is when shit get dangerous, y'all. When you get to sipping on shit and then it start just going down like real smooth, and then you just keep hitting that shit and hitting that shit. Like when that shit start to get, I ain't even gonna get into that, man. I was gonna say some nasty shit. Damn, that Cali weed be pretty. Yeah, man. And it's pretty going, you know what I'm saying? When you be smoking that shit, you know what I'm saying? You be in a pretty good mood. You know what I'm talking about? Be in a pretty good mood. Okay, so look, we started my first segment, right? That was the 3 shots of heem, you know what I'm saying? And a stream. So we in the stream. What it do, S3 again? She's like, yep. She's like, yep. You know what I'm saying? S3 be like, yeah, I be off that good weed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's S3. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got that heem in my system right now, man. I'm feeling good. Let me get into this screen share, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and share this shit, man. And this one was and I didn't see it, y'all, but you know the title was cool. I kind of like just seeing it with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and seeing how the shit turned out, you feel me? But son executes the family, y'all. But one of the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, survived, man. So we're gonna see how this shit, you know, pans out, man.
What happened, man? Is your wife here too? Was she attacked? Where is she stabbed?
This is the scene that was waiting for the police after they received a terrifying 911 call about a horrifying attack on an elderly couple.
My neighbors down the street, it looked like somebody ran out the air. They were on the porch yelling help. It looks like a man was stabbing a lady and just dragged her body back inside her house.
The elderly man had been stabbed multiple times, and his wife...
Well, I had to pause it real quick, y'all. That's a cold scene right there. That sound like that scene, you know what I'm saying, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Leatherface, bro. And he pulled that motherfucker back in, man. What is they doing, bro? Man, let's get back to it. This shit crazy. We might be in for something, y'all.
Wife is unresponsive inside the home with even more stab wounds.
Second victim, elderly female. Looks like a non-breather.
But when officers learn the truth, they realize the attacker is closer to home than anyone could have imagined, and they need to apprehend them before they strike again.
Did he say anything, or did you hear him say anything?
I think he said his son stabbed. Ken is his son's name. He's got mental problems, I think.
Okay.
But we read him as rights. He was already spilling stuff immediately.
And I told the detectives that he was just making a phone call, and they were like, well, who do you think he was calling? And I was like, well, probably 911 since he's bleeding to death.
She just said, you're a stinger. I told her to shut up. I told her to shut up again, and then my dad said, should we call the police? And my mom said, the police aren't going to do anything. We need to call the crisis unit. And I just grabbed the knife, stabbed my dad.
Did he say anything to you?
I don't.
Gotta pause it real quick, y'all. Did you hear the giggle? This guy thinks it's a game. And again, man, I hate to say it. I know I say it all the time, y'all, but this is fucking family. His son, piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? This is your parents, bro. And you talking about, you know, telling your mom or whatever to shut up. That shit's always been out of pocket. I never understood when I see people that talk to their parents, man, and say certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I never even really cussed around my parents, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I got a bad mouth. You feel me? So it's just weird. So just to hear that type of shit, like shut up or something, man, you would have had like a pot or something, you know what I'm saying, upside your head or something, bro. For real. But again, man, you know what I'm saying? This dude, you know, just takes it upon himself to grab a knife, bro, and get to stabbing somebody, bro, that happens to be your father, my nigga. Let's get back to this shit, man. This motherfucker a piece of shit, y'all.
I don't remember. He just said something like "stop" or "you're killing us" or something. I don't know. I didn't care.
Now, what was the location of your emergency?
Yeah, 3365 Palm Hill Lane. I just called it in. It looked like somebody got stabbed down the street.
Yeah.
The guy who did stabbed is leaving in a Honda. JMW 5145 maybe. It's gray in color. It looks like there's somebody outside the house that got stabbed.
Okay, so I got the plate number. What type of Honda was it again?
It was a gray Honda 4-door.
The 911 call that led the Greene Township Police Department to this address on Palm Hill Lane on August 9th, 2024 came from a neighbor who just witnessed a horrific attack play out in front of their eyes. When officers arrive, they find 75-year-old Thomas Mortimer seriously injured with multiple stab wounds to his body. His wife is also injured inside the family home, but the officer's about to discover that this isn't a random attack from a stranger or a home invasion gone wrong.
What happened, man? Is your wife here too? Was she attacked? Where is she stabbed? Robert 50 down, 2 victims. Start me another squad, please. Were you stabbed in the side? Where's your wife stabbed at? Okay. I'm going to go check on her, okay? What's your son's name? This is his last name? Oh. Robert 15, it's a Kenneth Mortimer.
This is wild, y'all. So Looks like that's the father, man. You know what I'm saying? On the porch, leaking everywhere. I don't know, man. It says, you know, there is a person that survives this shit. Maybe this may be the person, man, but that's a wild scene, man, to just run up on some shit like that. And you seen the floor, y'all. The floor had a lot of blood on there, man. Dude was like for show leaking. Let's get back to it.
Can be their son, Mortimer. Sorry, last name Mortimer.
According to Thomas, the attacker was his own son, 40-year-old Kenneth Mortimer, and he left his father with devastating injuries. But the blood all over the floor outside isn't from Thomas, and the officer's about to discover that inside the house, things are far worse.
I don't think there's much we can do on that one. You want to check this is more serious? So maybe DOA. There might be a chest seal, pressure bandage in there. Yeah, I'd say so. Probably DOA. It looks like female here, maybe DOA. Looks like we have a homicide at CIS.
Sadly, there's nothing that can be done for 75-year-old Barbara Mortimer, and she's pronounced dead at the scene, killed by her own son for unknown reasons so far. So, with a crazed killer loose on the streets, the Green Township Police Department have to act fast and find the gray Honda Civic that Kenneth used to escape.
We've known suspect, but I don't know. Here.
So what garage? Their garage?
Ham?
Yeah.
You want to help me clear the house? We're going to clear the house.
I had to pause it again, y'all, just from that scene right there. That's a lot of blood. And from what they just said, that wasn't even old boy's blood. So, you know, and remember, this is coming from the son, y'all. This is coming from the son, bro. Like all the Christmases, all the Thanksgivings, all the good moments and birthdays and everything you done did and celebrated with this little demon ass motherfucker repays you in a way that's just fucking diabolical, man. Family, right? Let's get back to it.
The rest of the house. Well, I think we should. You don't see a bloody knife or anything, do you? Oh, yeah, back here. Okay, we'll be in talk to you in a minute, okay? Did you see, was he alone?
The man, Tom and Barb.
Okay. Okay, did you see anybody else who left?
Okay, I'll fast forward a little bit of this.
Okay. Did you see Ken here at the house today?
I think I saw it run around and go into the garage area, but I can't see it.
Okay, Stunner, I don't think we were able to. I don't know if Gebhardt's out with the victim, or I think they've transported already, but he gave us the code for his phone number so that we could get his son's number that way. We're still trying to find the victim's phone, though.
Police now have a 911 caller and this witness, who both say Kenneth's mother tried to escape the attacks before she was dragged back inside the house. But it's not clear.
Man. So that's what they seen, y'all, when I said the shit was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre scene, bro. The guy got to stabbing this 75-year-old mother of his. She's trying to escape and come outside the house, bro. He pulls her back. That's where that blood came from. That's on the floor. Son of you know what? Absolutely crazy. I swear, y'all, at the end of this shit, if they don't fucking throw the book, the sidewalk, the doors, the windows, everything at this dude, man, I don't know what kind of motherfucking world we are living in, bro. For real, for real. Let's get back to it.
Why this happened in the first place. And if Kenneth's mental health is as bad as this witness says, then there's no telling what he might be capable.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We ain't gonna do that shit again, y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's that get out of shit, I can't say jail, but get out of the institution where you housed or something with a lot of these motherfuckers or something, some type of facility. That's one of them cards, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He was mentally ill. He was hearing shit, voices, not putting nothing on that, y'all. There is people that really go through that. No disrespect. But I'm just saying, man, this shit be killing me, man, when these motherfuckers do these motherfucking acts, y'all. And then they want to go that route. Fuck that, man. When this motherfucker was just talking a minute ago when they had him in the interrogation, man, this motherfucker was giggling, bro. I know y'all caught that shit. Because I did. Let's get back to this shit. Fuck this nigga.
Of next. Thankfully, he never got the chance to harm anyone else, as he was apprehended a short time later by Cincinnati police driving toward Mount Airy Forest. Both his clothing and the driver's seat were soiled with blood. But even though there's more than enough evidence to prove Kenneth is guilty, the reason behind one of the most gruesome acts of violence in Green Township still remains unknown.
We read him as right as he was already spilling stuff immediately, so. Okay.
He was randomized for reporting out and stuff. So just gonna change your cuts out and you make it straight along.
51,
Yeah, I'm going to slide these up real quick. I'm going to put the new ones on you, okay?
It's President Williams Sun Drive. So email on Facebook Live. Letting her
I got your wallet. Where's your cell phone at, bud? You think it's in the car?
Yeah.
That's wide open.
Thank you.
All right, my man. What's in the pocket down here?
Nope, and I already checked it. I thought unless you put something in there. My mom was wondering, maybe, I don't know. I thought it was in case I had to take a in a sport somewhere I've heard talking about.
Okay. All right, my man. Have a seat, okay?
While being transported to the station, Kenneth gives the officer a glimpse into his state of mind, appearing strangely calm about his actions, almost indifferent to the fact that he's just killed his own mother and his father may not survive.
So is my dad in a hospital or something? What? You don't know, do you? My dad, is he in like a hospital or something? Like getting like stitched up or something? Why are you?
Y'all, I had to pause it real quick, man. This dude is fucking crazy. Walking demon. This is their son, y'all. This motherfucker, as we can see, was living in their house, obviously. And look at him. He has like no remorse, man. Does not give any types of fucks on what he just did. He asking, hey, is he getting in there? Is he in there getting stitched up or something? No, and he doesn't slice his pops up, y'all. These are the type of motherfuckers that don't last long, y'all. And they know that when they go into these facilities, man, amongst, you know what I'm saying, some real motherfuckers that's really in there doing shit and probably can't see their family no more, or, you know, all that comes into play. That's why these acts happen, y'all. That's why these motherfuckers that do harm to kids and shit like that, when they, you know, touch down and hit these yards and they don't last, you know what I'm saying? I give them a fuck about a good month, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna get handled. But the reason why is because these motherfuckers is in there, y'all, and they done, you know, did shit that put themselves in situations where they will never be able to just kick it and do things with their kids, grandkids, or even parents, any of that, will never be able to do it again. So when a motherfucker like that come up in the facility, oh man, all that anger and everything that you got, because you know you can't touch down in his soil. It comes out, y'all. And see, these motherfuckers be knowing that shit, man, and then they start trying to play that role. All this mental shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to get away, getting out of it, you know what I'm saying? Put me in a psychiatric type facility or something, or whatever the fact, you know what I mean? Man, fuck all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what y'all got coming, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to it, man. Again, fuck this motherfucker, y'all. I'm gonna take another shot of this heem.
You guys getting so stupid with me. That detective says, my dad was, obviously bleeding in the front yard, and he was making a phone call, and I told the detectives that he was just making a phone call, and they were like, well, who do you think he was calling? And I was like, well, probably 911, since he's bleeding to. I had a dream she was giving me a massage after I punched my dad in the mouth. I punched my dad in the mouth, and immediately after I punched my dad in the mouth, my Aunt Janet is giving me a massage. Oh my God, I don't believe it. What am I going to deal with?
This guy's a sick son of a bitch. This guy's a sick son of a bitch. Now, his parents, right? This is their son. They know their son. They know their son probably be having these type of moments, whatever the fuck. Thoughts, this ain't the first time, right? And again, y'all, that whole thing, with the family and, keeping this motherfucker in your home, not knowing at any time this motherfucker could just snap and do some old other shit. You know what I'm saying? He does not have any type of love or care in him. This isn't nothing new. And I'm sure his parents know. But they want to go ahead and I hate to say it, but hey, that's our son. We love him. You know what I'm saying? We'll do anything for him. He won't do a fucking thing for you. I ain't seen this shit, y'all. But it's just really wild how, these motherfuckers, man, and it's been these sons lately, right? That just go on a motherfucking hinge, bro, like just off the fucking hinge, off the Richter, y'all, and just do these things, man, to their fucking parents, their family. I mean, what? That one motherfucker had his mom in the fucking freezer, bro, with Tostitos and fucking Snickers and shit up in that. Like, that shit was crazy, my nigga. This guy's a piece of work, man. And again, his parents probably love this motherfucker, man. But never would have thought of this. You gonna drag your mom back in the house, bro, and finish the job, my nigga? Let's get back to it, y'all.
This just doesn't happen in like White Oak and that subdivision and stuff. It just doesn't happen. So I mean, I can't believe I got a gash in my hand and I can't get stitches done. You can't take me to the hospital and stitch my hand up. Don't you do that if somebody has like an injury like that?
Fuck this dude. So now he over here worried about his hand, right? Hey, can I get stitched up? I thought I just, mutilated and fucking gutted my mother, you know what I'm saying, and try to take the wind out of my father. I sliced my hand and shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to do it, do what I had to do. Can I get stitched up? Can I get some, some help? Let me go ahead and fast forward this shit, man. Fuck him, man. Come on, don't do this shit, y'all. There we go. Let's see.
What the hell is happening? You guys made me deal with a psychiatrist in the first week of February. This would have never happened. Your partners were being. What is wrong with them? Why does he care? And the doctor at UC Hospital, he says, I'm not a danger to myself or others, but I don't understand reality.
All right, Ken. So how long have you been living with mom and dad?
Since on and off, pretty much for 25 years, but I've been living there since like 2015, pretty much is when I moved back in.
Did you ever, have you moved out to another apartment or anything like that? Where do you work?
I don't work anywhere.
Have you ever, where was the last place you worked?
I delivered food for DoorDash for 6 months last year.
Okay. And that was your only source of income?
Yeah.
How are you, like, paying the bills now, or?
I don't have any bills. They just buy my food and buy me just my food and my gas and stuff.
Okay, so mom and dad support you?
You hear this, y'all? So he don't do shit. Probably don't even wash his ass. But his fucking parents give him gas money, buy his food. Probably when he wants I'm sure he has a game system, right? When he wants a new video game, they get that for him. You know, that they know their son. They know what they're dealing with, right? I'm sure they had a lot of excuses for this jerk. But this is how he repaid them. It's just wild, y'all. Let's get back to it, man.
Yeah.
Financially, with how do you pay for your car?
I don't. Well, why are you asking me this?
Well, I'm just trying to. I don't know you, Ken. So I'm just trying to get to know you a little.
I don't care. No. Don't try to get to. Let's skip that part.
Okay.
Just don't try to get to know me.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
What else do you want to talk about?
Well, obviously you had a rough day, and I'm trying to get to understand why you had such a rough day.
I don't care. I spent 5 months in a psychiatric hospital in Michigan in 2022.
Okay.
So I don't care about anything.
Okay. What were you in there for? That why? Just because you don't care?
Because the judge didn't like me, and he found me incompetent to stand trial. He just didn't like me.
So you had been arrested in Michigan?
Yeah.
What were you arrested for?
I pulled up the sunlight.
So I pause this again, y'all, because like I said, right, this wasn't anything new when it comes to his parents knowing their son. And as he's saying now, he done been to court and all kind of shit, been in psychiatric hospitals and shit like that. The guy had issues, man. Now, when you have issues like that, y'all, you have to be sometimes looked after in ways that your parents aren't able to do. You may have to take medications. You know what I'm saying? You may have to do all kind of different things, right? Monitored. You feel me? Things that just the average person ain't going to really be able to do, especially with these people being 75. And when you have motherfuckers, man, that have mental issues like that, man, that can really, like I say, go off the hinge and shit like that. If he's got to go and be in front of a judge and them, like, you know, again, put him in a psychiatric home, that means he did something wrong on the streets, right? This wasn't just, oh, you know, he's got issues or whatever. We done got him diagnosed and yada, yada, yada. No, this motherfucker's doing some ill ass shit, y'all. And his parents knew this, you know what I'm saying? And they just happened to get the bad end of the stick. But this guy, as you see, has no fucking accountability. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit of this shit because I don't even want to hear his bullshit, y'all, to be honest with you, in the interrogation. I don't want to hear everything he's going to say is probably just going to piss me off and it ain't going to make any sense. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys drove me down to the University of Cincinnati Hospital and the last day of January, and pretty much the last day of January, you guys drove me down to the hospital.
And you didn't want that to happen again today?
Yeah, there was no way. I was dealing with another psychiatrist. I was not dealing with another psychiatrist, and I had an alcohol problem, and I needed to drink tonight. I needed a drink tonight. That was it. I needed a drink.
It's impossible to imagine the horror that his parents experienced as Kenneth lunged at them both with a knife. He doesn't seem to comprehend exactly how much trouble he's in right now. But it's not a question of if he's going to prison. It's a question of just how long he's going to prison for.
Your mom was sitting on the couch. Do you remember where you stabbed your mom?
No, I don't remember.
I mean, not even part of the body?
No, I don't remember.
And where was your dad? Where your mom was sitting on the couch. Was your dad sitting on the couch?
Yeah, he just kept on sitting on the couch for most of the time.
Did he say anything to you?
I don't remember. He just said something like "stop" or "your" or something. I don't know. I didn't care.
Were you standing in front of them on the couch, or were you in the kitchen?
I don't know. It was all just a blur.
What did you stab your mom and dad with?
So the biggest kitchen knife in the house.
What, when you say the biggest, about how long was it?
It was like that long.
Was it like a bread knife or a?
No, it was a big knife. It was a big, long knife.
Where is that knife now? Do you know?
I don't know. It's probably sitting at my house, unless you guys took it as evidence. Why don't we just stab somebody else?
So
this is what I mean when I feel these motherfuckers be trying to play the role, right? So they try to go for that little mental plea, whatever the fuck. But as you can see, this guy is very, capable of fucking talking to you and understanding. He's telling you, hey, the knife is probably still in the house unless you guys took it, for evidence. That doesn't sound like somebody that's just hella mental and all, whatever, just however you want to spin it, how they be trying to play that game, man, when they do these fucking acts. That sounds like somebody that knows what the fuck is going on. But then, you know what I'm saying, when the tables is turned and, you know what I'm saying, other questions asked, you're going to say some of the craziest shit and wildest shit to make it look like, you know what I'm saying, you're hell off the hook. Now, I'm not saying this dude ain't off the hook, because he's for sure off the hook just for his mentality, right? To go ahead and fucking, do that to his parents and bring them back in. But my thing is, y'all, is the parents knowing that their son has these type of issues, y'all. Sometimes they have to be in places, man, to where they can be sought after, like, how they need to be. You know what I mean? Because it's not safe for them to be home with you or anybody else, y'all. It's not. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it, but that's what it is. And when you look at this guy and how he talks, he has no remorse for this shit, y'all. It means nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell y'all all the time, man, fuck that shit. I got loved ones out here. Y'all got loved ones out here, man. These motherfuckers, hey, I'm not trying to share spaces with these motherfuckers, y'all. For real, if they can go out there and just harm they family all like that, you think they can't harm ours? You know what I'm saying? Just lose it out of nowhere and do some old other shit. Fuck no, man. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm just real shit. The shit is crazy, man. That's the only reason why, I'll be bringing this shit to attention, y'all, because this shit ain't just some old school shit. This shit is now, y'all. You got to always keep your head on swivel, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to, and just how people move and everything. You just got to be aware of all kind of things, man. You know what I'm saying? If things don't look right, you know what I mean? You got to peep game, man. But again, if this motherfucker could do this shit to his own parents, y'all, imagine what he can do to you or your loved ones out there. Let me go ahead and fast forward this shit, man, and see what they talking about.
Just doing something in the bathroom, and she was being loud, and I turned the corner, and I hear the stuff upstairs, and I turn the corner, and she's right there in the bathroom downstairs, and I was like, there's, oh no. Why does any of this matter? Why do you want to talk to me, man?
Because we're just trying to figure out why things happened the way they did.
I just told you I have spent too many times in a hospital, and that was it.
I could not go back to the hospital that night. I had to drink at all costs. And if that meant stabbing her to death, that's what happened.
Okay, so now putting this together, right? It sounds like his parents did take action with him, meaning putting him in these hospitals, right? I guess he would have these outbreaks or whatever you want to call them, little situations, and they would go ahead and have him, you know, placed into the hospital. He must have went through one of those situations again. They would probably told him, hey, man, we finna call those people and they finna come pick you up. He wasn't going for it. He's telling y'all, hey, I wanted to drink. I wanted to whoop-de-whoop, which is, I'm sure his parents are the ones that funded that. And he just wasn't going. So he went into a fucking rage and did what he did, y'all, because he didn't want to go back to the hospital. But what the parents should have did, man, for real. And like how I said before, y'all, I haven't seen this. The parents knew how their son was. And there is a place for people, you know what I'm saying, that have these type of situations. If you got to keep having him, you know, taken to the hospital because, you know, he's going to harm you or others or even himself, he needs to probably be placed somewhere, you know what I'm saying, to where he can be, you know, in a good position, medicated and watched over. You know what I'm saying? For real, y'all. For the sake of himself and the sake of the community. But let's get back to it, man. Hopefully we almost at the end of this shit, so we can see what this, you know what I'm saying, punk motherfucker got.
So what? That's it. That's what you're asking me. I'm telling you, that's it.
Did you know it was wrong to stab your mother to death?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't care. I don't want to talk about that.
We're trying to get a full picture because, you know, we know what happened. We're trying to figure out how we got there.
Okay. Well,
and you're giving us some quick answers, and you're being cooperative, but it's for us. There's we think there could be more to it, and we're just trying to figure out what that more part is.
Oh my God!
It's our job to ask questions. Okay.
He did it. They just did it to himself. They weren't real. He was coming up the steps one day, and I was looking at his face, and he had all these deep lines on his face, and just the way his whole face looked, like I was just seeing these deep lines. And then he comes in the house. He literally comes in the house, grabs something out of like the refrigerator or something, sits on the chair, sits on the couch, and I look at him, and his face is completely different. It's like looking at two different people. And I was like, I told him, I said,
man, shut up. I want to see what the fuck. I'm done with this guy, y'all. For real. I'm done with him. I don't want to hear shit he got to say. I just want to see what the fuck they threw at him, man.
That was it.
In August 2024, Kenneth was indicted for 2 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, 4 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of attempted murder, and he was given a $2 million cash bond. He agreed to a plea deal that saw the most serious charges of aggravated murder reduced to involuntary manslaughter. But even with that plea deal, Kenneth was sentenced to serve a 45-year sentence. And if he doesn't behave in prison, then that could be extended to over 50 years. Although Thomas Mortimer survived the attack, it's unlikely he'll ever fully recover from the traumatic events that took his wife's life and left his son a convicted killer.
Unbelievable. What it do, Dr. Soapy? What's going on with you, man? Good to see you, bro. So they don't give people the chair no more. They don't execute people no more. 45 years. If he act up, then we're gonna go ahead and tack on 5 more years, make it 50. That's what we doing. That ain't what we doing. Is that what we doing? And that's the thing, y'all. This shit be really, it be tripping me out because, you know, I be seeing shit with people catching drug charges, catching those type of motherfucking numbers, y'all. Sometimes even worse. Do some shit in Texas. But these motherfuckers is out here murking shit. 45 years. Took a plea deal. Let me hit this hint real quick, y'all. And what are we at? 47, 48? Yeah, we good. So look, y'all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my shit one time. You feel me? You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna play John's shit. Since I seen my nigga in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Because in the chat, that's where it's at. In the chat, that's where it's at. What? In the chat, that's where it's at. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. And why is my shit doing that? Man?
What
Come
the
on, man.
hell? Oh my God, no way.
So let's get to it, y'all. I'm gonna get a dab in. I'm gonna drop my link. Hood table. Hit my link. Let's go.
John Sinatra, saying different. John Mello, Beto. Another day, another problem in the making. Don't tell me you trying to solve them with a pile of medication. Got you fighting, overdosing again. Trying to chase that first highs like a ghost in the wind. All these setbacks in life, was we chosen to win? Chose to watch some cartoons, maybe make you a friend. Parents left you supervised by some devils again. You ain't chose to get molested by your closest to kin. Shalom to my Akis that endured to the end. Pain made you feel alive, got you cutting your skin. Hated cause we melanated, lost searching within. Outsiders block us out, we keep letting them in. Grandmama call them demons, Islam say jinns. All these whispers in our ears keep us closer to sin. Money make her feel better, do whatever to spend. Little bro just wanna slide, any reason to spin. Diabetic, they just amputated his limbs. We just thankful he alive, I'm still able to see him. The homie mama losing sight, she barely able to see him. Staying thankful for the light, shalom when it get dim. Who am I to condemn? If I'm judging you, then I can go to hell for it. The state judging me and I can go to jail for it. They hit us with the okie dokie and we fell for it. Take a strike for less time now, next time more. We chose peace for generations, this time war. The only life worth living is what we dying for. Ain't you tired of picking presidents to hold a sign for? Just for them to pat you on the back with an iron sword? I'm more treated like a cyborg than a human. When I worked a 9 to 5 I applied for. Taxes high enough to make you hold a signboard. Asking for donations, recouping what you was robbed for. We never read the fine print on what we signed for. We kind by the contracts and design more. Lately I've been really trying to be on time more. Me telling me, not you telling me what it's time for.
For real, bro. All my life, I felt like I was everybody's secret. I had homies that'd steal my lyrics, but never share my music. I worked 9 to 5s and trained people just for them to get promoted for the position I needed and working hard for. Every rapper I grew up listening to that I met heard my shit in person. Let me know I'm one of the hardest they ever heard and still never shared
Shovels
my
in the
shit.
chat.
So I feel like I'm the voice for those
My nigga
past
John,
voice
man.
that need to be heard. I know they feel me.
What's up with it, HT? What it do?
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Allergies kind of, got a nigga, but I'm
I
feeling
know, I can tell it in your voice.
Yeah.
Like you don't never be sick.
No, I try to stay away from being sick, man. I was out there today, man. I did a couple little doctor's visits and shit, and I made sure I just had the mask, man. I was like, y'all got the mask up in this thing? And I was like, oh yeah, here you go, sir. I was walking around there looking like a doctor around that motherfucker, man. Shit, I'm like, shit. It's wild.
Well, I hope you feel better soon.
How was your weekend, though?
Oh, it was lit. Saturday, we was turning up. We had our barbecue early because my sons, they only off on Friday and Saturday. So when the holidays fall on a Sunday or Monday, I try to celebrate those holidays on the days that they're off. So we did it Saturday, but it was a lot of fun. A lot of
I
fun, a
could
lot of
dig it.
family. Then after we left, matter of fact, our barbecue ended at probably maybe like 12:30 after midnight. Then one of my cousins who was there, she's like, "We about to go back to our shit. We gonna have an after party." So man, I was up to like 4 o'clock in the morning. It
I could
was
dig it.
we had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was lit. We was kicking it, hood style, kicking
Let me take these shades off, man. This motherfucking light bright than a motherfucker, but so I can
it.
see. So look, y'all, Hood Table went ahead and blessed me, y'all. I know, y'all waiting for the season 3 to pop back up. And it's gonna come up real soon, you know what I'm saying? And like she said, she got some nice shit for y'all. I seen what she had, and I said I need all of that. You know what I'm saying? So Hood Table went ahead and made that happen. So what I did do, y'all, and I'm glad I kind of did it, right? So I didn't like really just open the box, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I did kind of like cut it open a little bit, because Hood Table, I don't know how you be boxing this shit, but that shit did not want to come apart, man.
I
You
have to
ain't
make
playing.
sure it's protected.
It's definitely protected, man. Because even if you was trying to get in that motherfucker, boy, oh boy, what it do, Dender Rob, man? Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I did pop it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted you to be up here while I go ahead and see what's the contents in this thing, y'all. So
All right, that's what's
let's
up.
see what we got going, man. The first thing I'm about to pull out is this white box. All right. So let's see what we got going, man. And let me tell y'all, right? So I had to make sure I made this kind of clear too with y'all, man. Me and Hood Table, man, or Hood Table and I, if I'm gonna be, correct, we ain't on that bullshit, y'all. Okay. There's no mad days with us. The only thing you gonna get with us is grown. I gave Hood Table my motherfucking address, man. I don't give a fuck, man. That's the Hood Table, man. We don't play no games.
And he
And
got
with y'all,
mine as well. He
off
got mine
top,
too. Yep.
and let me tell y'all, I don't have an issue with it. I'm not afraid about it. I ain't tripping on it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no friends on YouTube. That's fine. That's fine, y'all. But I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? I had no issue. And I just want y'all, before this season 3 pop up, y'all, I hope y'all at least get a PO box or whatever, because I really would like y'all to, you know what I'm saying, see what's going down. You know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man, we don't be on that bullshit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. She got my address right now. Y'all, if there's ever a mad day and some shit go down, maybe like Hood Table.
Shit, you got mine. You can look me up
Absolutely.
anytime. Shit, you got my address too, zip code.
But I'm not gonna creep on you like old boy and ask you for a cup of
Oh
coffee.
hell
Though,
no!
you
You
know
know
what I'm
what?
saying? I ain't gonna do that.
Hell no.
Okay, y'all. So I done opened up the box, right? So we still got another. I still gotta open this shit, man. Hood Table ain't playing when she rapping shit. Okay.
It's a lot of duct tape on them bitches. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't playing. And I can already feel and know what this is, man. This is I knew it. So yeah, y'all. Look at this shit, man. Look at all this bubble wrap on there and shit, man. If my son was here, he'd have a field day. He like popping this shit. Even to this day, he love popping all this shit. Oh yeah. Come on, man. That shit feel good too, y'all. Look at that shit, man. Look at it gleam, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. And all this can be y'all, man. This is my coffee cup, y'all. Come on, man. That's right. Shaquem Gifts. Let's see what else, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wrapped up. Looks like we got a t-shirt going on up in this thing, y'all. Looks like we got a t-shirt going on in this thing. And the shirt feels nice and thick, y'all. Bullshit you not. It feels nice and thick. We in the game, y'all. We in the game. Let's see what else we got up here. I like this, y'all. And it's wrapped up. I'm about to pull it out. And let me tell y'all, man, Hood Table, the print that you got is really nice, man. How you're printing this and the way it's the colors and shit is coming out in this is really bright. So this is a mouse pad, y'all. Hood Table is bad as fuck, y'all. Everything that I'm holding a mouse pad. Everything that I'm holding up, y'all, you guys are gonna be able to get on season 3, man. Hold on, we ain't done yet, y'all. So I done came with the cup, the shirt, the mouse. This mouse pad is dope, man.
Thank you, Shaquille. Thank you, Miss Piggy.
Now this right here, I like this, and like I told you, HT, my sister, she gonna want some of these, and I think she's gonna want to give you some shit so you can make her some things, because like she got her own thing going, like with her girl social club and shit. And I was showing her all the things that you be doing. And she was like, I really need to fuck with her. I said, say less.
Say less.
So yeah, y'all, this is I'm about to show y'all what this is. I just had to pop the plastic because Hood Table isn't playing with her rapping. You know what I'm saying?
This is my first time ever shipping anything to anywhere. People have been asking me to ship stuff like forever, from cakes to everything. And I'm always been afraid of how my stuff is going to be received, because it's, once you ship something and you deliver it to somebody, it's out of your hands. You got to trust the delivery service. So this is literally the first time I ever shipped anything to anybody,
Well, the way you done packaged everything up, I hope my mic is clear, y'all. I happen to
Yeah, you good now.
I hit the USB thing on accident, showing y'all this thing. But oh yeah. Yeah, the table, your print is fucking, it's popping. So look, y'all, this is the tumbler, man. And she had these in different colors, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, like it feels great. Look at that. This is the top. And it comes with the straw for it, y'all. Come on, man.
That's that sublimation printing. That's why I'm getting the
fire.
I'm getting a new shed put in the back of my yard too for all my sublimation printing, because if anybody knows anything about sublimation, when you do a lot of sublimation printing, it gives off some fumes from the ink that you're pressing into clothing or products. So I'm about to have a new shed built in my backyard so I can have like a, an area that can have some ventilation and things like that, where I can do like more of my crafts. But yeah, that's some serious shit right there. That sublimation printing. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, this print is like it's top notch. Like if you was to do like a motherfuckers be doing Gucci and all that kind of shit. If you was to try to do like a Gucci print and all that on this, it would really look kind of dope.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because the way it's shiny and shit, like you would be like, wow, that shit's hitting. It's not, it doesn't have a fade.
It's like it's like in the product. Like you can't peel it off.
Yeah,
it just like with the shirts and everything.
It's really good, y'all.
Yeah, it's just like a smooth feel on all the products.
And I love this right here, man. This mouse pad, y'all. If you guys would see the quality, and what I mean by the quality is how the print is on there. It's unbelievable. Like your print, HT, that you have over there it's great, man. Yep. It's great.
And Miss Piggy said, right? Oh, trust me, Miss Piggy, the Hood Table ain't just the Hood Table, it's a whole LLC. The Hood Table Arts, Crafts, and Apparels. It's a whole LLC, always have been. So yeah, everything I create, everything I make, everything I purchase, from printers to lights to a whole bunch of shit. My office and my home, all that shit. The Hood Table is a whole LLC, always have been.
I
So I
love it,
definitely have to
man.
file taxes on that shit every year, and I'll be writing off all kind of shit. Trust and believe.
So y'all see, y'all, I won. You feel me? Shout out to Hood Table. It came perfect. My birthday was on Saturday. Hood Table shit came through. It came through actually 2 days early, HG. So that's even more dope.
I wanted it before your birthday, and it just so happens, Riggs, that the stuff I wanted to send you for your birthday came a little later. Also, the playground that I ordered for my grandson's 5th birthday came a little later, and they're not even going to put the playground up to tomorrow. They're going to be here at 8 a.m. in the morning tomorrow and put up his playground in my backyard, a big
That's
ass
what's
playground.
up.
So, like, your gift and
I got my gift. What you mean, my
I know.
gift?
I'm just saying. I wanted them to come earlier. I wanted it to get before your birthday. I wanted Ace of shit before his birthday, but shit happens for a reason, and I'm just glad you guys, you got to.
Man, I'm stoked. I'm happy, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's all love. And I just wanted everybody to know, hey, man, I went ahead and I did something different. I gave Hood Table the address, y'all. I gave somebody in the beef
And I
section
told
the
you.
address.
But remember, I told you, Riggs. I said, Riggs, before I send you anything, get a PO box. You said,
I said, fuck
that
no.
shit.
The fuck? Look, let me tell y'all something, y'all. And I get it, right? I do get where y'all coming from, for real. But
yeah.
if I'm fucking with somebody on here, man, and on some other shit like that, bro, and if I gotta really just hella be all PO boxed off, all crazy and shit, that's wild to me, man. Like Hood Table's my co-host, y'all. I can understand y'all be like, hey man, I don't know you, but I can even myself, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know y'all. And I can understand the PO box thing, but I'm just saying, y'all, like, I'm not fucking, fucking around trying to make anybody's day worse. John does his thing. He sells product, man. He has shit to make you healthy and shit, man. If y'all need a PO box, get the PO box. But we on here really fucking around doing shit, man. Like for real, like I would love to do like what Hood Table's doing, man, and get some merch going myself and be able to do some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to get comfortable with me first to where y'all be like, you know what? Or y'all get y'all's PO boxes and be like, yeah, we rocking. And we can do things like that.
You definitely have to be comfortable. But you know TMO, right? Demon Soul?
Yep.
Just like maybe, I want to say maybe like 8 or 9 months ago, she had hit my panel. She was like, the Hood Table, I still got that coffee mug that you gave me, like 5 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, I remember you won that coffee mug. I used to give away merch all the time. I used to have raffles, pick a number, t-shirts. I mean, there's all kind of stuff, cups, glasses, coffee mugs. I used to do that shit all the time, like every month back in the day. I've been in the sector on YouTube for like 9 years between all my channels, and ain't nobody can ever say that I gave out their address, gave out their personal information. None of that shit. And people have been getting shit for me for years. And I almost forgot that TMO had a coffee mug from me. I was like, oh shit, that's right. I did send you a coffee mug like 5 years ago. So you definitely, even with me or anybody else, if you're going to be receiving products from people, you definitely want to make sure that you totally trust them. Make sure they ain't no doxer. Make sure they don't fuck around with motherfuckers like that. Like seriously, like I won't give my address to everybody. I trust Riggs. He got my address. When I send him my shit, my address is on the package. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta trust people, when you're giving out your information, because we know how this motherfucking sector works. So my thing is,
I love this shit.
If we're having giveaways and raffles and shit like that, and you don't trust us, then just don't participate. But I'm definitely, every now and then we're going to.
That's right. The table that just don't participate.
Just don't participate.
Right.
Because,
right.
That's something that we're going to start doing. Like, I do this shit for, of course, like locally, Riggs, locally, I do this shit for money, for profit. But with our subscribers and with our peeps, it's just like giving back. You know what I'm saying? Just giving back to those who support us. So, but yeah, what's up, Bees? And Rez, why you over there faking like you drinking something?
Hey y'all can come up too, man.
What up,
The link is
Be
out
Easy?
there. Shout out to Be Easy, man. My boy got a B-Day coming up too, y'all, man. Shout out to the Geminis, man. Y'all seen on my community wall, Be Easy made me some cool ass visuals. He always comes through, man. That's my boy, man. Shout out to John too. That's my motherfuckers, man. Shout out to both of them, man. For real, for real. Two solid individuals, y'all.
Miss Piggy said Hood Table drop by Big Rib Slab for some ribs and mac and cheese and cabbage.
And don't forget the
When I
cornbread.
saw that cabbage, don't forget the cornbread. You cannot have cabbage or greens without cornbread. And
That's
I
a
like
fact.
the sweet cornbread. I don't know what y'all like, but I like the
I
sweet
do too.
cornbread.
I do too.
Absolutely.
My club
Matter
brother
of
makes a
fact,
hell of a cornbread, boy.
let me tell you, Riz, have you ever tried that dirty cabbage?
Nope, I'm gonna make some of that dirty rice though that Shakim was talking about. That dirty cabbage is good.
Dirty rice, but I saw the recipe on YouTube and I'm gonna try it. I bought a head of cabbage and bought all the other stuff. I'm gonna try that
I
tomorrow.
love cabbage, HT.
Yep.
I
Same
love
here.
it. I was asking my sister too, because I was like, man, so you got a little bit of oil and wooty woo. She was like, yeah, just a little bit, yada yada yada. I'm like, man, I'm finna try to make it crack. I'm gonna buy me a head of lettuce and make it crack, man.
I
She
love
put the little
making that
bacon and shit in
southern,
there and all that, man. That shit be fire, man.
I love making that Southern Creole cabbage with the shrimp and the sausages and all that. But this dirty cabbage with the hamburger
That sound
and
good.
the
Ooh,
sausages,
see?
I gotta try it. So I bought me a head of
Yeah,
cabbage and
man.
everything the other day. So I'm gonna make that tomorrow.
That sounds
try it.
fucking delicioso.
Yes.
But I appreciate that, Hood Table, man. You really made my day. I seen, I checked my Postal app. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all get that Postal app, man. It comes through handy, man. We got the homie, though.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be here on the 28th. Be there. And when you told
Man,
me it came
came
today, I
through
was like,
the
what?
day, man. That shit said it was on the Pizzorch. I was like, oh,
Shout out to the
okay.
Postal Service. They
Hell
got there 2
yeah.
days early.
Off top. I seen that box. It said to Big Rig Slabs from the Hood Table. I said, yeah, that's me. Nigga. What's up with it, B?
What up, Be Easy?
Hey, what's good with y'all?
Man, we chilling, man. You know what I'm talking about? You got a birthday coming up, huh, bruh?
Happy birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right. Hey. That's
When your
right.
birthday, Be Easy?
May 29th.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
God, a few days. So you're gonna have like an online virtual party?
Maybe you gonna cut a gig?
Hey. Hold up, what day is that?
You gonna pop lock and drop it? And
You
take
know
a
what?
little.
Now you know the way my knees are set up. Now you already know.
I ain't say spread ego. I said pop lock. I'm talking about Soul Train, not Sexy Red.
I about to say I probably got one twerk left.
Okay, that's all I need.
To give.
That will be a blessing. Hey, Big Rig only need 10 in the chat. I only need one twerk. All I need is one twerk.
My, how many twerks you got left? See, my, she's alive.
Hey, they say thick thighs save lives.
See, you need to have my up there doing that twerking.
Look at the bottom of the cup, y'all.
Hey, my could twerk and make some snacks. Make a little snack. You know how they had cooking with Kaya have cooking with my.
Yeah.
Do a little twerk and then whip up some snacks and then drink a Capri Sun.
My, don't do Be Easy like that. You got 3 days to start working on that twerk. I know you got it, girl. I know you got it.
My don't even hit panels.
Hey, the Hood Table, is that another one of your services? You offering twerk lessons too? You making cakes? You doing twerk lessons? You do it all.
You know what? I'm not teaching twerk lessons. No, I'm not.
Not teaching.
Just said I ain't gonna knock the hustle.
No, but the 29th, let's see, today's 26, so that would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So are you going to have it like on Friday?
Yeah, I think so.
Man,
yeah.
Be Easy gonna be in the club. But you let me know when you're gonna go
Easy,
live. I'm
you
finna
still be
pull up.
clubbing? We be clubbing. You be clubbing?
Nah, not really. I mean, I will go out if it's on an occasion, but if I go out, like it's gonna be a full spectacle. So I ain't trying to make a spectacle the whole night. You feel me? I mean, every weekend, you know what I mean? Because all I'm doing is making an establishment rich. However, I will bring the club to the
Not
house.
making the wait. Hold on. Say that again, bro. You
I'm
making the
making that
establishment?
yeah, richer. You feel me? You go there off
Damn,
top. It's gonna be 20, it's gonna be 20, 30 ahead. You feel me? If it's me, Big Rig, and John, they already getting 60 off the top. Then we gonna have to get a drink, at least one drink. Let's just say adios. A adios, they used to be like
The
$10.
adios motherfucker.
Now they like 17 to 20 to 22, depending on where you at. That's
Yeah,
just one
that's
drink.
crazy.
Then on top of that, you feel me? You know what I mean? We big whales. We tycoon, so we gotta slide through. We gonna have to get a table. That's gonna run you a few. You feel me?
About. Like y'all out there in the same neck of the hood, like y'all should like hook up and turn up and go live and all that shit for y'all.
Table. We don't be on the whole camera thing though. See that's what I'm saying. So even like when we plan on doing the meet and greet, right? Like it's cool. Of course, we're gonna probably take a couple of pictures or whatnot, but we ain't really just big on pulling out cameras just to be filming and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we having our time, man. Like we don't film each other all like that. I feel it to do it for the content or whatnot like that, but if niggas is out there parlaying and doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe everything ain't for content.
Hey, now hold on. If somebody put an offering, you know what I mean? If somebody put an offering, then hey, I'll cam the whole spectacle. It's just like when when I shoot a music video or a wedding, bro, you feel me? They cashing me out for all of the visuals, the footage and stuff that I'm uploading, you know what I mean? So if I'm making a spectacle out of it, then yeah, I mean, for me to like live stream it got to be something beneficial for me because I'm really trying to just enjoy, you know what I mean, the company and the presence of my people. But if I'm trying to make content, then I'm a curate it and I'm a film it and edit it in a way like it's content. You feel me?
Right.
It may look like it came off the Zeus network. You feel me? But they ain't.
Right.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to have a little bit of buffoonery, you know what I mean? Have somebody drunk, you feel me? Show some baddies on the screen, show some niggas blowing some weed and shit like that. But like if I'm already doing that, I don't need to be like, hey, Big Rig, before you light that blunt here, nigga, hold on, let me press record, man. Like, come on now.
Yeah, right.
Niggas ain't 16, bro. So it's
yeah,
like
I'll fuck around and make it a mission not to be around your ass. I see you doing some shit
I'll be like, where bro Ubin and Dubin, like, where's bro?
I got you.
Not only that, we some stuff we gotta leave. You feel me? Some stuff we gotta leave to the, you know what I mean? You know, to the younger generation.
And that's for the people that's there too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, everything don't gotta be televised.
Of course, everything ain't gotta be content,
you know
but some things has to be.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Some things have to be. That's why you're supposed to curate it in a way that's not only entertaining and engaging.
Look at Riz Beezy. What the hell is he doing?
Hold on, what was bro doing?
I'm profiling my nigga. I'm trying to tell you, look, I'm gonna be out there. Look, hey, when I be drinking my shit, bro, out there on the scene, everything, they gonna see this shit. They gonna be like, "What's that cup?" Oh, hey, that's my Sunday show, my nigga.
Hey, the hood table. If you want to see something on cam, all you gotta do is send Big Rig a bottle. Bro gonna be acting a fool on cam.
No.
Hey, I got a nice size bottle behind me, but I just put me just enough. I wasn't gonna do too much. You feel me? And I'm feeling it cool. I'm good. I'm not gonna act a fool. I ain't gonna say nothing too out of pocket. You feel me?
What you sipping on that Don Julio?
I got some of that good hen dog back there, man.
Hen dog.
Hey, that's what the name of the thing was. 3 shots of heem and a stream.
Oh, got you. Okay.
We like him.
So I got the rest. So in case you do your thing on the 29th or whatnot, I got the rest over there sitting back there, and I'm gonna go ahead and have a sip with you, bro.
Yeah, we all supposed to take a drink for his birthday.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a sip with you, B. You know what I'm saying? So you go live, get the popping, and nigga, Nigga, we could talk about the politics, whatever. As soon as we get to just chilling and all that, nigga, we popping it, bro.
Oh, we ain't talking no politics on his birthday. Oh, damn, that's his
no, me though, but that's his thing.
We
though.
talking twerk. We talking twerk politics.
Okay.
Never mind. That's his birthday show.
It was like, hold on, we ain't talking
I'm
no
like, we
politics.
ain't talking no Trump. We ain't
talking
talking.
about turn up in this motherfucker.
Hey, yeah, for a minute, Big Rick, I was like, damn, who birthday is it? Because
I'm up here trying to
I like
regulate.
the hood table that hood came out. You tried to pull rank. Calm down, boo. Calm down.
Hey, so hood table, the inside of this cup got that shit to where it keeps it cold or hot, huh?
Yep, insulation. Yep.
Yeah, this shit is. Hey, this is.
Oh,
right,
okay,
y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This shit is.
You didn't come with the
shit.
cheapo. You didn't come with the cheapo plastic. That's what's up.
No, man, this shit is really good quality, y'all. I really hope y'all be on point.
Hey,
man,
I
for
respect
real.
that. The hood table is
This
quality
is
over
dope.
quantity, right?
Even when I do my custom cake orders, I don't even fuck with no name brand shit at all. When it comes to cakes, the sugar, the flat, none of that shit. All my shit is like legit,
Hood
like
table ain't
high
playing
end,
with these niggas, man.
like high end. Mm-hmm.
The hood table. Have you made a
does
recipe
really
book?
feel like good quality though, for real. Bullshit, you not.
Yeah,
The
that
hood
shirt,
table.
that shirt is like love. The
shirt is
material.
really thick. It's really thick, y'all. Like a fucking what's that
Oh,
name?
you got one of them Pro 5s or something,
Like a
huh?
pro club. Yeah, it's thick. Pro
Yeah.
Club.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna last a long time too. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
And the white
survive
and the white is
those
super
washes,
bright.
huh?
Yep, survive the washes. Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you make a recipe book for some of your cakes?
Nope, no.
She ain't gonna do that with you. Oh hell
You
nah.
might want to do that. You know what I mean? A little
Man, the
little
game
hood
is to be.
table.
Well, that would be selling it though. I was about to say.
Because
You know,
my
I get it. You know what I mean?
my focus on my cakes is cake decorating. It's not
Choreo, look at my shit.
baking.
That
Oh,
hood
got
table
you.
sent me,
Okay.
Baking per
Choreo.
se.
I ain't trying to make you jealous,
Right.
but look at what
I
she
call
sent
myself a
your
cake
boy,
decorator, not a baker.
Choreo. This shit is
Hey,
so
Choreo.
shiny
Hey,
and
boo.
gleamy. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, Choreo.
But I love my Tumblr, man. This Tumblr right here is hard. I can't, man. These motherfuckers be like, who's that? Be like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Who is that, nigga? Who the fuck is you?
We're gonna be having our season 3 premiere soon, and we'll be giving away some of that merch.
My mouse pad, Choreo.
Now I just need you to get a mouse, nigga.
I know, and that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, I'm gonna have
Be
a mouse
easy.
pad
I
by
said
next
I'm
week.
gonna
For
send
sure.
him a damn mouse. That's what I should have did. I should have sent a damn mouse.
Bro still ain't got a mouse. He
Hey,
was
man,
talking
don't
about
do
this
it.
like
B, don't
bro
do
was
it.
talking about this like 6
B,
months
don't
ago.
do it.
And
I'm
I
on
But
mute,
you know what?
promise you, I promise you. I
But
should have
look,
sent him a
and then he pulled the
mouse.
I'm on mute. But look though, you know what I did do though?
Had to.
You know what I did do though?
Oh,
I went ahead and I got rid of the old school little Windows 7 laptop that I had that was meant to do all kind of shit with.
You had Windows 7, nigga?
Stop it.
Hold up, Rig.
So look, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me a Windows 10 or 11.
11, nigga. 11.
And
11 Pro.
And then my
11.
streams are gonna be better, y'all, because then I'm gonna hook my camera and shit to that. And then I'll probably have different options with my camera. And then
You
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
lot
ahead
of
and be
options
able to
with your
yeah,
camera.
I'm gonna be
Are
able to
you
play
using
my
a
music.
webcam right now or like a DSLR or mirrorless?
A webcam. I'm using I forgot the name of the brand, man.
Oh my god, I
Logi?
can't wait till you get a Windows.
Nah,
7.
hell no. It's a Razer.
Razer?
Kaios.
Okay.
Razer Kaios or some
The
shit.
Logi, they
And it's-
got good ones. Them and Elgato.
Windows 7? Riggs.
Yeah, Windows 7
Don't
is
do me
mainly,
like
bro.
that, Tut. Come
Bro,
on,
that's
man.
older
I'm
than
not
your
even gonna tell
son,
you.
Tut.
Stop it. It
Windows
is. And
7
I'm
is
not
older than your
stop
son.
it. And I'm not
Do you
gonna
hear this,
stop
Vibrant?
it right now. And I'm not gonna tell you what my window, what my
Vibrant,
Mac
do you
is.
hear this?
Then don't say
Choreo.
it either, B, because you know what it is. But the Mac that I'm talking to y'all on right now, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm old
Be
school, bro.
easy.
Come
You
on,
need to
man. I'm
get
not
your
a computer
Get your
dude.
bro together, be easy. Get your bro together.
Come on, man.
Get your
I'm
bro
a mummy.
together.
I just bought the Mac NEL. See, Choreo, man. Man,
I
I'm on
promise
mute.
you, I was thinking about sending you a mouse and I totally forgot. I was gonna buy you one from Walmart and send that motherfucker with the box.
Nah,
I thought
because
you
I'm
were gonna hit him with that Amazon Prime, that 2
I'm
days.
telling you, I get my
She said I was gonna throw that in the box.
I get my mouses from Walmart. I mean, I was gonna get one from Walmart, throw it in the box, and totally forgot.
Go
And the
ahead,
thing
Vibrant.
is,
You can hit the link, Vibrant. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Walmart.
Corio, hit the link. Vibrant, hit the Vibrant. I think Vibrant hit the link.
No,
How many
she
times
never
has
did.
Oh, Vibrant hitting
I
links
promise you,
now.
If you say
hit my
Vibrant hit
link.
the link before, man, I'm finna shut this whole fucking live
Vibrant.
down.
Hold up, Corio. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn Vibrant hit my link maybe 2 years ago. I could be
Bullshit.
wrong.
Oh wow.
I could be wrong.
Hey, that might be YouTube or sector history, right?
No,
Bullshit.
I could be wrong, but I could have sworn Vibrant hit my link maybe a couple of years ago. And
You could be wrong or you could be
I
drunk.
was so taken back, and I could have sworn Corio was there
Vibrant,
too.
is there truth to this shit?
I could
That's
be
what
wrong.
I'm saying.
Maybe
The unsolved mystery.
okay, so maybe
Okay,
it
she
wasn't
said she's
Vibrant.
never hit a link.
Okay, it wasn't Vibrant.
Rick, you
okay,
still using dial-up? Hey, bro, I was using
I could have
dial-up, bro.
sworn.
And I'm not
Okay,
even gonna tell
somebody
y'all
else
when I
I'm
got
thinking
real
of then.
internet. Y'all gonna really laugh at me.
Okay, so it's somebody else who's a moderator that hit my link. I remember it was a moderator and they never showing themselves, and they hit my link, and I was like so fucking shocked. I was so fucking shocked. And I could have sworn it was Vibrant. So it could have been someone
Corio said, cut the shit though, HT. She said 50 times she ain't never hit your shit.
I could have sworn, Corio.
That's what I'm saying. The hood table. What you been sipping on over there?
No, I've been
She's sipping
saying
on
before
something
the
other
trip.
than heem. You know what I'm
Corio,
saying?
Corio can tell you by her comment that I said mentioned this in the past. I could have sworn she hit my link before. But it's okay. It's okay. Corio, hit the link. Corio.
And that's another thing. See, hood, when you hit the link, right? And then I see Corio over here. I'm telling you, man, every time you pop up, I'll be seeing certain other people that
That's
pop
my
up.
girl right
Are
there.
you? Do you have people that be?
Corio,
You must have
that's my
shared it
girl
out.
right there.
You shared it out.
That's when people say ain't no friends on YouTube. That's my girl right there.
Ain't no friends on YouTube.
That's my girl right there. Shit. We was texting. Was that earlier today, Corio? We was texting, or was that yesterday?
Hey, shout out to B though, man. I seen you though, B, the
Big
other
Rig, what
day.
you
I
need?
ain't gonna bring up too much, but I seen you the other night though, bro, up there.
Oh, hold on, bro, kind of throwing some underhand, bro, throwing some little underhanded.
You got a
hints.
dose. You got a dose of what it is, though. You know how these motherfuckers be wilding.
Yeah, bro, that was wild, bro. Those is your people. What you say, the hood table?
What had happened?
Oh well,
holy
I mean, I was
shit.
just over there chopping game with Sincere, and then I was asking her, about the shenanigans of the sector, and then like in live real time,
Live in real time, though. I
live in
was
real
like,
time,
hey,
like,
I heard it and I looked at my phone like, no, hell no.
yeah, so I actually had to drop down because I was in my journalistic bag, but I really didn't have nothing to add. Yeah, I didn't have nothing to add because it was going down in real time. It was like a beef.
Let me go off you because I'm laughing
No,
too.
it was a beef going on, and you was in your journalistic bag.
No, I was talking to Sincere. It was just only me and Sincere.
Oh,
Then,
okay.
Then your boy, I think his name is Lemon or something, but I guess he had a different name or something when he came up or something, right? So he came up, and then Jordan yeah, that's what it was. I was like, it was a different name. It didn't say Lemon. That Jordan dude came up, right? And then I was up there, and then Sincere and him, they was exchanging, their pleasantries. So, at that point, I just dropped down, you know what I mean? And then after that, Shakim and some other dude. It was one dude up there.
I knew you was
The nigga
gonna
was up
drop
there.
too because I was like, they going.
Yeah, because they start going in, bro. The threats start coming in, and I ain't want no threats to come my way because then you feel me.
I said it'd be easy getting the dose right
Yeah,
now.
and that shit had nothing to do with me. I was just trying to
a fly on the
genuinely
wall.
inquire, right? So then
that nigga had to create another channel just today because he lost. He got he on a 7-day.
he on a strike. He on a copyright strike.
The new channel
Look,
called
me
Lim.
know everything now.
Hey, bro.
The new channel is called
Like I said,
Lim.
I
Hey,
was
this
on my
nigga can get sector
journalistic.
news now. This is crazy. You know that? Yeah, he's on a whoop
I
whoop strike.
might have to start reporting.
Holy
No, the new
shit, bro.
channel is called Lim Bay One.
Oh damn, you a mod over there, right? The hood table.
I ain't no mod over
Oh,
there.
look how he's acting.
I'm just hey, hold on, Big Rig, don't do me like that. I'm a journalist.
No, sir. I am not no mod over there.
I'm a journalist.
That was
Not
fucking
Sector
great,
Corio
bro.
said not
Hey, hold
Sector
on, Big
News.
Rig. Weren't you a mod over there at one of those spots?
Absolutely, bro. I
He
met
used to
everybody
be.
from being over there, bro. For
That's what I
real.
was
I'm gonna
gonna
keep it
say. I was
100.
like,
I
yeah,
tell no lies. You know what I'm talking
you like,
about?
I gotta keep that 100. Okay, I hear you.
Corio, hit the link, Corio.
Hey, Big Rig, how
Oh
you stay,
shit!
bro? Because you know all the cats. How you stay out the mix? See me,
I
I got
told
a
you, bro.
dose of it. I got a dose of it, you know, from a bird's eye view. But Big Rig, you was in the fire.
We done got tapped. We done got tapped several times.
Okay, got you. Okay,
We done got tapped.
you didn't got a little dirt on your shoulders. Okay.
Oh man, bro. You know it's gonna happen in some way, somehow, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, is that where that narrative came from? You like hella too nice, and you just let anybody run your panel, and is that where that narrative came from, Big Rig?
Man, that's probably one of them. You know what I'm talking about?
Riz, Corio said drop the link.
Drop the link.
One of many, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, the
dog,
narrative be cold though, cuz.
Man, they will spin a narrative and put you in some shit and be out the blue. Like literally out the blue. You just wake up one day.
Hey, sleep well, Mama. I appreciate you.
That's wild. Like you sleeping good, got your eight hours of sleeping, and wake up to some bull.
Corio said she didn't say drop the link. She said there was no
I
link.
know, I lied. I said she said drop the link.
Corio, like, don't be playing with me.
Hey, Corio calling the hood table out on all her shenanigans and fuckery today.
Girls, how you gonna snitch on me like
Hey,
that?
but hold on, the hood table, that's what a real girl would do. Hold you accountable.
Not in public.
Damn, not in public. Like pull me to the side.
He said I didn't say
Hey, yeah, no, that is real. Like if bro got a booger in his nose, like, hey, the hood table, you see that nigga got a booger in his nose. Yeah, pull bro to the side and let him know, hey, bro, you got a little something, you feel me? Like, go ahead and
friend, you know.
Yeah. You got a little cousin, you got a visitor in your nostrils, bro.
Yeah, you gotta let him know, like pull him hooded collar, put him to the side.
Hey, but some cats really be trying to do that. We talk about that, Big Rig, when niggas that try to outshoot.
That's not cool at all. Like, nigga, what's that in your motherfucking nose? Nigga, that's a big Really?
Nigga, this off top player that does this with you. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is we on?
Good night, my. Good night, Sugar Wooger. Pete said, not a cousin.
Hey, that's what we used to call them when I was growing up.
Peach, what you doing? You on break, Peach? Look at you typing away now. You know what I'm talking about?
Working? Peach work nice.
Shout out to Peach. Peach always be working. She be getting it in. She worked that graveyard, huh?
Hey, Room
Okay, RS. Look at RS still put up in this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Snap. Big Rig got the peeps coming through.
Room shaker.
RS will cut some motherfucker out.
Boy, every time I think of room shaker, I think of dice. Just shaking up. Throw them out there, see where they go.
That's how I got my mind. I got my mind through RS. Shout out to RS.
Mm-hmm.
My mind was like, yeah, I seen her share you out, so I came to check you out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I think dropping the T. I got dropping. Well, yeah, I think dropping the T came from RS. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love me some room shaker. She's so crazy. I remember that day she pulled up on somebody that was arguing or something. What happened with her kids? I was like, room shaker, you make me want to just like pop out. Like, damn, where's she at? Like, I wish I was there. It was so like lit. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Oh my. It was a lot going on that day.
The hood table, you be hosting those type of panels, you know, where you be letting people beef and go back and forth with each other?
Well, actually, No, but
You
sometimes
have
it just,
before though, right?
it's not like you host it to happen. It just happens.
Yeah, it happens organically, right?
Right. It happens organically. And then you just kind of try to
No, because I want to
not
ask you
let
a
it go
question
too
about that.
far.
That's what I was going to ask you. When you say not let it go too far, how are you determining what's too far? Because
Yeah.
basically, when I was on the panel yesterday, or I wasn't on the panel, I dropped down. But from what I heard, and even somebody left it in the live, I mean, somebody left a comment on Sincere's live because they said, "Oh, you let Shakim threaten to unalive Jordan, the Jordan dude, right?"
I remember that somebody, matter of fact, was talking about that on another show today. And I was
Oh,
like, where did
damn.
that
It's already
happen?
spreading the word like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
So,
didn't see that. So when they was talking about, oh, well, he threatened to unalive, I was like, well, damn, where the fuck that happened at? So now I know it happened on
Sincere's.
Sincere's?
Yeah, it was a Sincere live. Before I dropped down, Jordan came up, then Shakim, and then whoever dude was, bro, young, this dude was up there laughing and hella giggling and shit like that, bro. You could barely hear what they were saying. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's S3's. That's S3's homeboy right there,
I'm
man.
saying, bro was hella giggling and shit. I was like, is this nigga ticklish or something, bro? Just kept laughing and shit.
Hey, Corio.
Hey, but before y'all pick it up, I want to ask the hood table though, right? In that situation, like, what are you supposed to do? Or are you supposed to drop the person from your panel? Like, you cannot make a threat like
Well,
because.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Speak
mean,
on it.
you either gonna warn them and they stop, or if they keep going, you might have to drop them or put them in the back. Because when it comes to the B sector, I mean, the things that people say and do over here, like they would go to the dirt, they would go to hell, talk about your kids, your mama, kill you. Let me take that back. But they'll say unalive you. I'm gonna do this. You got to protect your
But
channel.
the hood table, how? Oh, so are you saying it's more about protecting the channel,
Yes.
or are you saying okay, that because it was
It's
sounding
all
like
about
you were
protecting
saying
the channel.
protect that person. If you saying protect the
Oh
channel,
no,
that does make
I don't
sense
give a
because
fuck what they say to each other. I don't
okay,
give
yeah,
a
because
fuck.
that was gonna get confusing to me because I was gonna say like it's been plenty of times I'm on panels and cats be going at me and like nobody comes to my rescue.
No.
You feel me? I just gotta like thug it out. You feel me? Which I'm okay with. I got a mouthpiece, so I just want to see if there was some sort of
It's all
clear
about the channel,
etiquette.
especially if you monetize. Once you monetize, and
Yeah, you can't play
things
like that.
people can strike your channel. They can report your channel. They can report you for bullying. They can report you for, and then the people that throw the lawsuits, like Corio, she been in the B sector a long time. People will put your ass in. Do y'all know how many lawsuits my channel done been in?
Oh damn! So did you have to go to court?
I got subpoenaed once and said I wasn't coming.
Oh, got you. Well, you could have been held in contempt to hood table. You
And I
almost went to
told them I
jail.
wasn't coming.
Oh, okay. Well,
And that was some local shit.
I'm glad you free because they could have held you.
No. But Corio, yeah,
I'm gonna go on Avatar mode real quick, y'all, and take a dab. I'm here though.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
If you really concerned about your channel and you love your channel and how you built that channel and what it took to build that channel, especially if you got a lot of subscribers, then you're gonna protect your channel. Otherwise, you're gonna be like Lemmy and you're gonna be creating 15 channels every other month.
Yeah. All because you can't get a control of the space, right? I hear what you're saying.
Lemon just won't. I don't know. I like Lemon, but Lemon tries to be too nice to people that have he knows for 100% don't have his best interest at heart. He definitely knows it. He still lets people up on his panel who have struck him, who doxed his address,
Yep.
all his information from his address to his name to his dead brother's name, and he still lets them up on the panel and laughs and talks with him. So when you dabble with people you know don't like you 100%, it's never going to end up good, because right now he'll have people that he knows doesn't like him. He'll have them up on the panel and they'll start saying obvious trigger words that they can go back and strike his channel for. And I don't understand why he keeps playing with those people like that. If I know you don't like me, you're not coming up on my panel because we don't have anything to talk about.
That part.
And if you struck my channel down before, why would I ever let you up on my panel again? And if you've been up there before and I've told you not to say MURDER and you keep saying it, and I had to drop you, well, and that's happened at least 2 times, you're not coming back up because he has a hot channel and people threaten it all the time. And so, people on every day that you do a show, people are trying to strike your channel. You know this 100% for a fact. They've told you. And you still let these people up on your panel. And I hate it for him, but this strike that Shakim did was a false flag, because he flagged Lemons. What's that picture you have on your what's that picture here table?
You mean your avatar? Or
No,
your
you know the picture that you show of
Thumbnail.
the thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, Lemon always has his own picture on his thumbnail with those hats on, and he's doing the peace sign. He never puts anyone else's picture on his thumbnails. And the strike said that he was using someone else's thumbnail. You see what I'm saying? It was
that happened before. Remember your choreo? They were striking his thumbnails before in the past.
Yes, and all he uses is his own image. So, at some point, Shakim's gonna have to get over this. That happened to the trip to Vegas, happened 2 years ago. Just move on. I just have never seen, and then I'm gonna shut up and get down. And this is just not for Shakim. This is for a lot of people. I have never seen more people in the Mo3 black and beef sector that continuously let people see how pressed they are about them. When I was, I wasn't, me and my people weren't like that. We never let people see how pressed, you see what I'm saying? How pressed we were, or let them see us sweat. Did y'all grow up like that?
Yeah, that was the phrase. Never let them see you sweat. So it was a form of like mental toughness as well, because you going through the pain, but you're not supposed to reveal that, especially as men too. Like if you see a dude and you like, oh, I do not want to fight this, you know what I mean? But I can't be over there looking like petrified. I gotta be, hey,
Especially
what's
in the
up, bro?
hood. Especially in the hood. You can't make a motherfucker think that even if you
Yeah.
I ain't gotta whoop my ass. No, you gotta make it like you motherfucking
Hey, they say I ain't gonna be no bitch, right?
shit. I don't care how big you are, motherfucker. It's on. Like you can't. Yeah.
And after you do that, you win. But if you over there looking sad like a little puppy dog and you letting people slap you, if you let them slap you today, why they gonna keep slapping you tomorrow? Now, if you fight back, they ain't gonna keep coming back for the fade over and over and over and stuff. Like people don't want to do that. They look for like someone and something they feel inferior, and they try to attack. People rarely challenge their equals or their superiors. So they try to look down on somebody.
I'm never all these people, people were talking about Lemon and Shakim up on Saida's panel, and Shakim sounded like he was almost crying. And I'm like, is anything on a free application, YouTube, is anything worth crying about?
Well, he did say that he was abused from what I heard
Oh,
on.
Lord.
I'm just saying, I don't know,
Right.
Corio. Maybe you could elaborate or expound. But what he said was he would have been abused by the Jordan dude. So he said, y'all can't try to dictate his response after he's been abused.
Okay.
Isn't that a fair point? If somebody has been abused, it's like, now I don't know about the abuse taking place. Maybe you could shed light on that. All I know was he just kept saying that he was abused by this dude, so he had to retaliate, and that does make
Okay.
sense.
Here's the thing. What happened a little over 2 years ago. You've constantly now false struck his channel numerous times in the last 2 years. You see what I'm saying? You've done quite a few things. At what point do you not let him see you sweat? Even if you've been abused, how long is this going? How long are you? When are you going to start trying to heal? When are you going to start trying to ignore that person? Why do you go over there every single night? If this person abused you and you hate him, I don't go. I don't watch people I don't like. I don't watch people's videos that trigger me, or I can't stand their voice, or I don't think they're funny. But so why do you go over there and watch it so you can get upset so it can trigger you? Like last night, before he false struck him, Lemon was live. Shakim was over there playing his live. And that's
That's
not.
what I heard.
Yeah, he was over there playing Lemon's live. And Lemon was nice enough to say, stop doing that. I know you can hear me because you're playing my live. Stop doing that, or you're gonna make me strike you. I'm giving you a chance. Please, don't play my live video. And do you know, I went over there. Shakim was laughing. His people were over here watching me, and they went back and told. Well, then he false flagged Lemon. And he was just playing Lemon's live stream.
I heard that earlier, and again, I've been missing a lot of shit, so
yeah, and
I'm not in the know. But when I heard that, I was like, "What? You playing this shit and you flagged him?"
False flagged
Yeah,
him.
that was wild.
False flagged him at that, and it's like.
So, Corio, based on your observation, has it been like mutual combat, or would you say like it's been a kind of one-sided aggression? Because it sounded like it was mutual combat, but then again, some people are saying that one has been the aggressor.
Something happened 2 years ago.
In Vegas.
In Vegas. And that was a little over 2 years ago.
Where
Something did
Shakim
happen.
left his laptop open and Lemon found out that he was,
gay.
No, I don't know actually.
He found out.
Big Rig, do you know?
He was gay.
Gay. Okay. And he told it. So that was a little over 2 years ago.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, Corio. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
this is what we not gonna do, right?
Okay.
We ain't gonna be like, hey, Rig, did you know? And
but you know how B
you're having a I know, and that's what I'm telling them. You're having you're having a conversation with Corio Lover in the hood table. They're gonna. Hey, I brought it up because you was on the panel yesterday and you got a dose of everything. Anything else that you asking now? No, hell no. You don't do your thing. But
Lover,
I'm saying the way he tried to run. Hey, Rig, check gay.
My bad for wanting to. Hold on, Big Rig. I'm wrong for wanting a balanced perspective from the bro.
Not at all. But they giving you, they telling you what it is. You asking questions, they giving you answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm on mute.
How do you feel about Big Riz? How you?
Well, Rig's over there looking like a Black Panther. What you doing over there in Oakland? What you do? No, but if you don't want us to talk about it, Riggs, I was just answering his questions because.
No, answer his questions, man. Be easy with. Hey, he got a dose of it, so that's why he asking y'all. So y'all go ahead and
I am
hey.
over here
Well,
in tears, y'all.
Lemon found that was like she said, and and came back and told it that he was what he found in the laptop, and it showed that he was gay, and so he denied. Shakim denied it for a while. Then he finally came out and said, "Yeah, I am," and so
And it's
that's
been on ever since.
yeah, that's really
What?
it. It's really been like Lemon
So
did it.
when you say he found this information, what did he do with the information? He
He
just said, "Hey,
told
I saw it," or
he
did he
didn't
leak the information?
he didn't I think he just told it, right, Hood Table?
Okay.
He just told it.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I think he just told it.
Yeah.
But see, okay, so I'm glad that you brought that up because today, and again, I've been in and out of these chats, but I heard somebody say, "How is he going to get mad or still be mad at Lemon when he been on OnlyFans doing what he do for years?" And that's it might not be public, but there's a lot of people who see you on there if they are subscribed to you and know that you're gay or whatever. So how can you still be mad at Lemon if he said this about you 2 years ago?
Does Instagram have a sex?
No, it's Twitter.
Okay, Twitter. It's on Twitter. He
Twitter,
might
you can shake your balls right
I
on
know
in
Twitter,
public.
you can post
You can
anything. Like,
post anything,
yeah.
from the rooter to the tutor,
Yep.
publicly.
Well, he's been caught on there.
Well, that's what I heard today
Let's just
in the
say,
Oh
chat.
let's
wow.
just say active, and this was years or tons of time before Lemon saw his laptop and told people.
Okay, so
Way
Lakendra, you see
before.
Lakendra's comment, Choreo?
I can't see it.
She said, nope, he threatened to tell. So Lil Dirt just put it out. Okay, so it was kind of like
Okay,
the
so
Jay
he
Wilson thing
Oh,
with
so he was
Wiley.
blackmailing him?
not even
Not
blackmailing
blackmailing,
because Dirt
but
doesn't have a dime to his name. He's living in his car. I heard. So
that reminds me of Jay Wilson, Choreo. Remember when Jay Wilson had agreed
you
to meet
going
up
to
with
confuse.
Wiley and he told him to
You
bring the
going to
lube?
confuse him. You going to confuse him.
No.
Other name.
Jay Wilson had told Wiley to bring the lube, and Jay Wilson had everybody thinking that he was straight, and then he thought Wiley was going to expose him. So Jay Wilson came on here and told everything.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of what happened to Shakim.
That's kind of that's what it sounds like.
He was scared that Lemon was going to tell, but Lemon couldn't get anything from Shakim.
And that's information I don't even know, B. So you know what I mean?
Lakendra said
Oh
just
wow,
like that.
Big Rig. Come on, Big Rig. You gotta catch up, bro.
Well, but I'm just saying though that I don't know about that.
Hey, so that's what I'm saying. You heard it here first. The revelations on Big Rig.
Lakendra said just like that. The Hood Table. Yep, that it happened just like that.
That's wild. So is this what the beef is actually over because he feel like he got outed?
Yes. And like I said, Lemon didn't even tell it. He got scared he was going to tell it, and he told it himself.
Oh wow.
But when he was up there on the panel yesterday saying he was abused by Lemon, that's why a lot of people are like, what abuse?
Because I mean, when you go back and look at all the vape Choreo, now you remember we was up all night, every night for like a week straight, damn near, reporting on that shit, and they was over there like wrestling around and playing around with each other, and trying on each other clothes and all kind of shit. So we like, where's the abuse coming from?
Yeah,
hold on, who was doing this?
Child.
Because they did allude on the panel that at some point, like, they tried to kiss and make or hug and make up or something like that, right? Like, I don't know why this thing is still persistent.
Lemon apologize? Didn't Lemon finally
Lemon did apologize.
So
I think he
Lemon did,
apologized several times.
right. So he didn't tell it.
That's why I'm like,
but
why is
he
this still going on?
apologized for it. And so now that you hear all this, where was the abuse that he was up there screaming and crying about?
I don't know. Maybe
I'm asking Be Easy.
Maybe
No, I'm just saying what was alleged. I didn't see the
Right,
abuse. So
but
I'm
we
just saying like
don't know the
he
story.
alleged that there was abuse. So I can't say that he was or wasn't abused. I'm just asking, did you see any of the abuse?
Well, maybe he's still in the chat, but
Maybe
no, we didn't
maybe
see.
it
We
was
didn't see any
verbal
abuse.
because abuse
No,
comes in many forms.
They
It
was
could be
on live.
physical.
They was on live like all the time when they took that
no.
trip. Maybe he's
Maybe
in
it was
the chat.
emotional.
Maybe he's in the
Emotional
chat.
abuse is a real thing.
That's not what he's talking about.
Maybe
Okay.
Shaquille is in the chat.
I could say one
mute.
thing, right? Because I'm gonna come at it in a whole different direction, right? From what you guys are saying. I'm gonna come at it from the point of this man living his life how he was living his life, and yes, he did leave his computer open, and what young bruh did by exposing what he seen in the computer. Now he didn't expose it to the fact where showing pictures or whatnot, but he was pretty descriptive on people knowing kind of what was probably in that computer. And the reason why this came up for Peach, is Be Easy was on Sincere's panel the other night, and
last night
young bro happened to slide through, and Shaquem slid through, and they both was on there, so he got a dose of what the fuck was going on. But they're just basically telling him, the backstory on it. But again, what I was gonna get to is I think that what happened on how young bro did put that shit out there, it was pretty devastating, man. I was thinking like, just for the average motherfucker, they could have probably took themselves out the game, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
You know what? A lot of people actually have done that, bro. That's a great point that you bring up, bro.
So I'm not hold on though, but I'm not taking it as a beef sector thing or a Wutu. I'm taking it just, I always come from a whole space of just kind of on some other shit, bro, on some real shit. And like, when that shit happened, I was there, you know what I mean? So I remember all of that. And when it came out like that, again, certain things that was said, the average person, bro, like if they wasn't ready to have that information kind of out there, they would have probably took themselves out the game, bro, or it would have been a bad situation. And that's kind of the reason why I see to this day why there's always a back and forth in battle with that dude when it comes to him, right? Because you can't really tell nobody how to feel after that situation happened. And when I was watching the shit from last night that happened, he did acknowledge that, he was, he definitely did something wrong. And that's, that's cool for him to say that. But at the same time, man, with this content shit, it can just get overboard, right? And then people, that can even spring somebody into doing something, harmful to themselves because now
it's on OnlyFans.
But the thing is, though,
was making porno.
He was making
but that's what he's doing on his own time, though, right? That wasn't just being put out there until all this shit came out, right?
No, it was known.
We knew that beforehand that he was on OnlyFans, but we just didn't know it was for gay porn. But look what Peach said in the chat. After it happened, Shaquem helped Lemon with his bank account. Y'all remember that? He helped Lemon with his bank account. He helped him set up his channel and even plan another trip. So where is the abuse? And then somebody else said that that Shaquem threatened to put his finger up Lemon's butt.
And that's all true, right? But all I'm saying, but that's why I said, right? That's why I said I'm not coming from a beef sector type of view of shit. You know what I mean? Like you see all that kind of shit in these sectors, people cussing each other out and being cool and on the panels with each other.
And cats be picking sides too.
Yeah, that's just whatever it is. I'm coming at it from a whole different perspective, though. I'm just saying, like, to me, I'm just glad that, you know what I'm saying, the young dude through the whole little situation didn't harm himself or anything like that. That's all I'm saying. Like the average person, especially being on the internet and shit like that, some people they can handle the internet better than others, man.
Yeah, I don't think
that's all I'm
that's the kind
saying.
of dude. I don't think
would
that's the
agree
kind of
with
dude you're
that.
dealing with.
Choreo ain't buying it.
I would agree with that, except
I
for
don't
the
think that's
fact.
Shaquem though at all though.
Yeah,
But
I don't. Yeah, it'd be different if it was, say, Lemon. You know what I'm saying? Or no, let's just not even use any of them. Say it was just someone you knew, and they were, they were okay. They were just a go to work, come on YouTube, make their videos, be a content creator, just an average Joe. I would say, yes, you're right. That is a big possibility that something bad could have happened. They could have did something to themselves. But you can't tell me that if I'm making let's just call them videos, and I'm out there wide open, that something like that would make me
wide
take
open.
myself out. I don't believe it. I don't, under those circumstances, when you're out there like that, I don't believe that would make you take yourself. I don't think there was ever any danger of him doing that.
And then on top of that, he continued a relationship with him and the other people that was on the trip.
Sure did.
So it wasn't like he was like, I don't know. See, that's where people like kind of like be on the fence or don't know where exactly to stand, because it's like, okay, Lemon went into his computer without his permission, but after that, they were still cool
Appreciate
for
you,
a
Rod.
minute. They're still cool for a minute after that, and even like plan other trips after that. And you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it wasn't like Shaquem like totally cut him off, and that's another thing why a lot of people who follow me, they understand. I look at this shit like it's just fucking entertainment. Like seriously,
Right.
I know some people be like, "Oh, it's entertainment." No, Corey will tell you, I look at this shit like fucking entertainment, and that's it.
Right.
Like y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do on here, and I just be watching the shit like, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get too invested in this shit,
Mm-hmm.
because you never know when motherfuckers, like, there's some shit going on right now that I think is a fucking storyline, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it to myself. But a lot of this shit be storylines, it be plays, and people be playing on our face. So a lot of times I don't take this shit as serious. I don't give a fuck if somebody say they're gonna sue somebody, meet up with somebody, roll up on somebody. I just take this shit as pure entertainment. And that's what's best for me. I try not to get too invested. I don't care about the threats. I don't care if you say you're gonna cut somebody's toe off, do something to somebody's kid. I don't give a fuck. I watch it as entertainment, and that's it. And I don't get too invested in the bullshit, because a lot of times the shit is just for storylines and plays, and people make up to break up. They friends, then they enemies, then they friends, then they enemies, then they friends. I mean, we see this shit over and over. I don't know how long y'all been in the B sector, but I've been in here before this shit was fucking created. Like 9 years going on over in this sector. And we see it over and over again. So I don't people break up, fall out, okay. People make up, okay. So I try not to get too invested in any of this bullshit. Like, okay, so he watched his computer, okay. So he saw he was gay, okay.
And like
That's
you
me.
said, they were friendly once they got back. Even after all that stuff happened, be easy. They were still very friendly. It was later
Very friendly.
on, very
Hold
friendly.
on.
They would go on each other's panels. Lemon would give him redirects. So it's not like that happened. And when he came back, and they were even still kicking it when Lemon was saying, that he was gonna tell. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. There's a fine line for me personally between.
So were they in like a romantically involved or something?
No, not at all. Not at
You
all.
know what, Corio? When you say something like that, Corio, and I know this person who I'm about to say would never do anything like that. I would think not. But if there was anybody who I ever would think would do something like that, it would have to be the Jay and the Wiley situation. And that's only because a lot of people already thought Shaquem was gay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There were people who also thought Jay was gay too, but there was a lot more people who thought he was straight. Especially a lot of women who was following him and, you know, making it rain on him and all that kind of shit, right? But when Wiley came out and was about to, or Jay Wilson thought he was about to out him, Jay Wilson came out here like, hey, this is it, what it is. Yeah, I bet this gone. Yeah, whatever. I'm bi. I'm not. You know, motherfuckers always when they get busted or out of the first thing they say is bi, right? Then we find out they're really gay and they ain't bi at all.
Yeah.
Might not have ever fucked a woman.
Hey, Felicia.
And so if there was a situation, I would say that would have happened. What Riggs was talking about, I would say that probably would have happened with him. I'm glad it didn't, but I'm saying that type of situation, we talking about a whole motherfucking pastor in the church, all these doctrine degrees, you know, choir director, you know what I'm saying? And then to come and find out you trying to have somebody bring you some lube in the middle of the night from off of YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
Compared to the Shakim and Lemon situation.
Yeah,
you fucking be Easy's head up and Tut's head up right now.
I'm sorry,
Hold on. Bring some lube for what though?
I'm sorry, be easy. I'm sorry.
See,
I don't know these stories right here.
You're bringing a whole
I guess they
story into it.
Yeah, I don't know these
and
stories.
Making it confusing.
No, I'm just trying to compare the two.
But they don't know. But they don't
I don't know. I don't know the other ones. I just heard lube and some pastor.
But the people in the chat know exactly.
We do, Rico. What's up with it?
Easy.
I heard about TD Jakes with
People
lube.
in the chat understand where I'm coming from. Those who've been here for years.
Yeah, Pete, you know what you're talking about.
Hey, you guys trying to give Be Easy a whole hard lesson?
No, I appreciate it. Y'all got
No, when Riggs say, and I understand why Riggs said that, because that shit can't happen. I do understand why Riggs said that. But I'm just saying, when I think of the situations that happen in the B sector and comparing
there'd be a lot of shit going on.
When people been outed, like Jay definitely didn't want nobody to know that was like a Shakim was like, yeah, I'm glad, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Jay, that was a definitely like he could have went with nobody ever finding out that information about him. Like he could have went to fucking death with that shit. Shakim, we kind of already like it was like nigga.
So you saying it's different because the other dude was hiding his stuff better, but Shakim had already been spread wide open on OnlyFans?
You know what?
I'm on mute. I'll let y'all answer that.
No, what she said, I swear to God, I hate.
But see, I can't vouch that because I wasn't all that in tune to it all like that. No, but I mean, I've been around since Shakim been around because we all came around the same time. But certain stories and everything, like I wasn't just in tune with everything all like that. You feel what I'm talking about? So
that was
I wouldn't know that, like how you guys are talking about this whole OnlyFans thing and all that. I remember certain shit, but I kind of remember things more unfolding after the Vegas trip. You guys are talking about things that are like prior to that, and I don't recall really anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Oh my God, Riggs! Oh my God! It's like we didn't have.
But the reason why I was letting y'all go ahead and let Be Easy know is because again, he was on the panel yesterday, and it just, you know what I'm saying, he got a dose of that shit, and so he just ain't, just in the water, you know what I'm saying, not knowing what the fuck is in this,
now that but hold on, now
I'm trying to give him a little clarity behind it. Go ahead.
Yeah, but now in terms of the clarity, like I said, I'm in my investigative journalistic bag. Okay, I get it, right? Bro, like y'all said, bro was spread wide open online, right? But then why?
What some people were saying in the chat was like he was already out at the close of a long time ago. I mean, you had to have been there, but when you mentioned that, what you said about being exposed and all that, that's why I had to compare the two situations. Oh my God. And yeah, if you
but hold on the hood table, it sounds like in the other situation, bro. If so like right now, let's say somebody, John Doe has a laptop, right? if I'm that person's friend or acquaintance, why would I care what's on that laptop unless I'm trying to expose, I'm trying to do something nefarious. Now, whatever's on that laptop is on that laptop, but like there does seem to be some nefarious intent, like, cause like, bro, what, like,
and that's why Lemon got a lot of flack. That's why he got a lot
yeah,
of backlash
I
because of the fact
just
that
want to
he
keep
was
it fair.
But then people was like, "Well, what you leave it open for?" Like, okay, so this was it.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
a
like
lot
was
of people
that?
was like,
But you can go down rabbit holes when it comes to that. See, and
exactly.
that's why I don't really get too much into the sector shit. I'm more or less kind of just look at things in a perspective, just kind of as a whole,
Hey,
real quick. I don't look at it as this sector shit or all these narratives or whatnot. I just kind of just look at everything and just kind of just go with my own whatever. And just to me, yeah, I probably shouldn't have left my shit open or whatnot, but I mean, I'm the type of motherfucker, if your shit open around me, bro, I'm not going up in your shit or even worried about your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So it's just so we can go down so
people.
many rabbit holes. That's why when certain discussions, I just kind of like, man, whatever. But I just look at things just period, bro, just right and wrong and whatever, my nigga. Like, and I don't do shit for content. And the thing is like these trips, right, that were set up, everything was set up for
But
content.
everything is for content,
Right.
everything.
But what I'm trying to say though is when I do my shit and I try to have a meet and greet and shit with Be Easy and John, I ain't doing this shit just for no fucking content. I'm doing this shit for us to be chilling, memories, and kicking and doing our thing. If y'all didn't come, that's y'all's fucking fault. Yeah, certain shit is gonna be fucking, televised, of course. But like these things, I mean, from eating, sleeping, shitting, and everything was content. You know what I mean? Like we like what's that shit called on them shows where they damn near got a camera in the room going like,
You talking about
I
the
ain't on that.
reality shows, the reality shows.
Everything is content. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And that's
basically
all
what-
good if that's what you sign up for, right? But like I'm not on that type of page, bro. I'm not a youngster. I'm not on that. You feel me? So that just ain't how I move. Yes, some things, yeah, of course we're gonna record it. But I'm just saying certain things, it just seems like, hey, like Bees, you were saying, I'm not saying it was supposed to be nefarious acts, but I mean, what the fuck can you
But when you
expect,
look
bro?
at what people, when you say that, Riggs, when you look at what people, and we talk about this sometimes, when you look at the content that people is providing on here, a lot of the people provide content that's based on it don't matter. It don't matter if I expose somebody. It don't matter if somebody exposed me. It don't matter if somebody on my panel going off on children. It don't matter if somebody's doxing. It don't matter if somebody, like a lot of people in this sector would do anything for content. Like anything for content. So when you have these trips and shit, they plan this shit ahead of time and they already tell people, oh, we're gonna do this and it's gonna be bomb. We're gonna have all this content and da 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 da. So yeah, Reese is right. Where it's like, okay, if he might have been wrong for going into the computer, but me personally, just from the jobs I had in the past, and especially if I have some type of real private shit going on in my life and I don't want nobody to know, why the fuck would you leave your computer laptop open? Like if you're on OnlyFans and you're doing all this freaky type of shit and you don't want people to think you gay and da 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 da, and it's like 6 motherfuckers in one motherfucking hotel room. You don't have your own room. You don't have your own quarters. Everybody is Be Easy. They all was in one motherfucking hotel.
Oh, now
All
now it's
these
getting wild.
motherfuckers. It
The
wasn't
plot
like Lemon
thickening
went to
now.
his. It wasn't like Lemon went to his hotel room and happened to knock, come in, sit down, look at his computer. They all in the same clothes everywhere. They all shitting and pissing in the same toilet. I mean, it's like the grip of motherfuckers in one hotel on a vacation trip because they all broke and nobody could afford to get their own motherfucking hotel
I
room.
was
Let's
just
keep it
gonna
a
say
buck.
this wild, bro. Like
Let's keep it
6
a buck.
niggas
They
in
all
one
was in the same
hotel.
space. They were always in the same space.
That's
Something I
wild.
would never do, but I guess if you balling on the budget and somebody sponsoring you who ain't
Yeah,
really,
I ain't never did that. They got
you know,
suites and stuff. The suites
they
got
was
like
being
living
sponsored
rooms
but not
and hidden
sponsored.
doors. Yeah.
No. They was being sponsored but not sponsored. Okay.
Well, I did hear some hoopla where some people was
They
angry
was
because
on the flow. Some
they
people
felt they
sleeping
didn't
on
get.
the flow.
Was you in Vegas at that time too?
I was recording on it, me and Corio.
You
My
was
name is
reporting?
Bennett.
He was reporting on it almost every
My
hour of the
name is
day.
Oh
Bennett,
wow.
and
You
I am
you
it.
got the scoop.
Go back in my archives. They was on the floor,
Ooh, it was.
sleeping on the floor,
Yeah.
sleeping on couches.
They had an air mattress, right?
But
No.
you got your computer unlocked.
Yeah. Let me just say this real
Well,
quick.
maybe it was a
Then
blessing
I'm
in
done.
disguise because now, bro, is set free. He don't gotta hide no more,
He
right?
said set free like a bird.
That's the way
Yeah. Hey,
I
what's that
mean,
song?
after the
That's
initial
why,
hurt,
like a bird song.
that's the way I would feel. After the initial hurt, that's how I would feel. I'm free. I don't have to, hide anything. I hate the way it happened. It was over 2 years ago. We were friends even after that happened. Once we got back here, we were friends. Something else happened. And I forget what happened the second time where they finally decided not to be go on each other's panels anymore. But it was a long time after Vegas. You see
That
what
they
I'm
were
saying?
cool.
That they were cool. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this. I'm a victim. But anyway, let me just say this, then I'm gonna get down. I think that going as far as the plays and all what you and Riggs were saying, Hood Table, and I've said this a lot. I think it takes, um, in my opinion, I think narcissism, there's a scale from like 1 to 10, 10 being a malignant narcissist, and 1 just being, you know what I'm saying, a regular old narcissist. I think that on that spectrum is where you find content creators and influencers. I think you have to have a certain amount of narcissism to do that, to do this. And so the further up on the scale you get, the worse the plays and think you see what I'm saying? I'm just using plays and stuff in the beef sector. The worse those get. And so with all these narcissists, you're going to be bumping heads, trying to outdo each other, trying to hurt each other, because the further up on the scale your narcissism is, a little bit more dangerous you are, where you don't care who you hurt. You'll call the laws, and or you got people in the B sector right now calling each other's moms and making sex sounds, and you know what I'm saying, and just calling each other's apartment complexes, trying to get folks evicted. So I just think that, do you guys agree that content creators are on us 1 to 10 have to be a little narcissistic? Or nobody agrees? Nobody agrees. Okay. Okay.
I just don't consider myself a content creator. I guess like how these other people consider themselves content creators.
Interesting.
I don't agree.
I don't. I just
Why? Because you're a content
Because I'm
creator.
not a narc. I mean, I've been doing content creating for over 9 years, and I'm not a narcissist. So
Well,
I
see,
can't agree.
I consider you a journalist first, because that's
Well,
how you
see,
started
that's
out.
okay. So yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
That's just my opinion.
narcissist is a very strong.
Yeah, that's
It's a
very strong.
strong
That's a
personality.
clinical diagnosis.
Yeah, it's a very strong personality, and I don't think out of all the years that I've been content creating that anybody would label me a narc. That's just not my personality.
I think it's more appropriate. While I do think that some people are narcissistic, like I said, that's a clinical diagnosis, and most people are not qualified to make that diagnosis. But I think you
Oh, come
could
on.
assume that a lot of people, regardless, are egotistical, and I think that's like
Yeah.
irrefutable. You know what I mean? Because you know people are egotistical in whatever field. If you're an athlete, you know what I mean, you gotta have some type of we all have an ego, but you could either manage it and be neutral with it, or you can mismanage it and that egotistical thing could come out in the competition, right?
What you're describing is a mild form of a narcissist.
Hey, like I said that people could be narcissists. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying like I'm not qualified to say that they're a narcissist. Saying someone is egotistical, you know what I mean? That's based on an observation. That's not a clinical diagnosis. So I'm just being politically correct and technically
So
sound.
if you've been watching a certain content creator for almost 8, 7, 8, 9 years, and you watch the way they move, the way they talk, granted, everybody's different from their real life to what they show on, the computer. But after, you can only fake it for so long. Does that make sense? When you're coming on every day for hours, for years, you don't think you get a good sense of who that person is and how they operate?
Do you want us to switch gears, Riggs?
Is it bad? Am I talking bad?
No, y'all good. I just wanted, be easy to kind of get a little backstory on, I'm saying, what happened while he was on the panel yesterday. Okay. And I think y'all kind of gave him one, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just reading some comments in the chat. I
didn't see what was in the chat.
If we need to we'll switch gears, if we need to.
Leave that alone. But just I'm sure you got some good, some good information on kind of their backstory now because again, yesterday. Well, yeah, I got on some other shit though. I knew about the other.
You didn't even know. You knew about. See, like I said, Rig, you the man to go to. You knew about Big Rig knew about 99% of this stuff y'all was saying.
No, I'm not uncomfortable at all, Peach. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that being up there and kind of seeing what went down. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. So. He kind of need to, know what the backstory is on that shit. You know what I mean? Because not like he was caught up in any crossfire,
that
nothing like that.
Like actually like hella context, like the way y'all broke that down, like it actually like really was some good information, like for real.
Because they actually had a little discussion yesterday. It did get a little, whatever, but some things kind of was aired out. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of y'all seen it, man, but y'all may want to check out that live, man, from
Hey, check it out before it get taken down, because like y'all said, that infamous threat did go down. So probably tune into that. Shout out to Sincere. Tune into that live for somebody attempt to take it down.
Oh,
yeah, because I think the live was like, I'm saying late night too, bro. Because I went to bed kind of early yesterday, and I went to bed. I forgot who was live when I went to bed, but then when I got up and shit, I seen that she had went live, and I was like, damn. And then when I seen you popped up on there, I was like, damn. So y'all must have been like on a late night one last night.
I hope she doesn't take it down because those are good clicks and views. No,
I watched the whole live. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to it. It was a good live, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good live. But I know how my boy Be Easy be, so I seen him drop down and shit because they started going, and I was like, "Yeah."
Hey, y'all seen that that Homer GIF where bro slide off into the bush? That GIF Homer. It's like a viral one where bro like kind of slide off into the bush. That was me, where I was like, okay, I asked my questions. Okay, yeah, we're done here. You know what I mean? The threats, the epithets, the slurs was flying. The bitch. Pull up. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm out of here.
Well, you know what?
And that's every day. And see, like what Ted's saying, I prefer to hear y'all talk about
Rig,
it.
You know, like that's just another day on the sector.
That's another day, bro. And that's the thing. But look, though, B, I bullshit you not, bro. That's what had me hooked to this shit, bro. And I still be tapping in on the shit. I'd
Big
be
Rig,
lying
you
if I
did
said
tell
I didn't.
me, bro. This Big
I'm
Rig,
hooked, bro. But I can't be playing this shit just around fucking everybody and everything. A lot of my homies don't fucking hear me playing this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy.
Like Netflix.
Man, this
Onika, that's a reason why a lot of people don't want
to meet
Rico,
not Onika. That's on Rico.
Onika. It says Onika de Castellano.
Yeah, that's Rico.
Rico who?
The brat.
Oh, that's Rico the Brad. Okay, what up,
Yeah.
Rico? So it said these trips are always scandalous. Like, are these meetings they have or just as something would take place? They all need to see. A lot of people don't want to meet up because they think that the meetings are going to be scandalous, and they think that like I like when certain people meet up, like the Sean Bradleys and things like that, because when they
Yes.
meet up, they make sure they know. Do you want to be on film? Do you want to be on camera? Do you want to be
Yeah.
on camera? Like they make sure it's not just some content shit. Of course they're gonna have certain things like we might be all at dinner or we might be all, you know what I'm saying? But it's not
But what
nobody
type
just
of
follow
people is
you around
meeting
all the
up?
time trying to out you on what you wearing or what you look like or zoning in on different areas of your body and shit like that. That's why a lot of people don't want to meet up in real person with a lot of people.
Yeah,
Because
no,
they
I was
think
gonna
that
say
they
this.
were trying to get some content.
Yeah, that's wild. Why would you want to meet with somebody to quote unquote expose them?
That's what they do. Do
And
you
that's
hear
and
me?
that's the thing,
now
D. And that's why I tell
now
you, I be trying to
Choreo,
show a different light, bro.
But
That's what they do.
Wait, hold on one
people.
second, y'all. Hold on one
Yeah.
second,
And we
D.
got
Wait, real
TC
quick, real
on the
quick. Yeah.
panel.
What's up, TC?
Hey, good
Good to
morning.
see
How
you.
you doing?
hey, TC, I
Good
didn't.
Hey
morning,
TC, let them know
everybody.
TC. That's what they do. TC
Yeah,
expose.
exactly. I just want to say, Big Rig, the Hood, Choreo, long time. I know Choreo and the Hood, long time. We've been in this thing a minute here. And
Yeah.
hey,
A
be
minute.
easy.
A minute.
Into the chat, I see a lot of folks. Hey, Vibrant, Rico, um, and Peach Hobble. I just want to say this though. I will say that there are I like what you said on the hood table that there are people like Sean Bradley and some others, maybe a couple of others, just a
Right.
couple, who when they do go out with groups of people and when they meet up with groups of people, only those people is very respectable. Only those people who want to be on camera, whatever they will, they
That's
will
respectable, man.
they will do or won't put them on camera, so forth and so on. And yes, of course, it's for content purposes or creating content. Eventually, some content comes out of things anyway, because of human behavior. And I do want to speak to the narcissism thing. I agree. I agree with uh, Choreo. I think that there are content creators. Content creators have to be narcissistic, but then there are levels of these people who are creative. So they're influencers, they're vloggers, then they're content creators, and then there are people who are. I had another term that I coined, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They have to be I've noticed that the ones that are on in this and in around some of these streets are definitely, attention seeking, narcissistic, self-centered, et cetera, et cetera. It's about them. It's about content. It's only about clicks and views and what they consider content. To me, everything is not content. Everything is not for YouTube, or it's for YouTube. It's
That's a
just not.
fact, TC.
I mean, some things, and be mindful and very cautious of anyone who says, "Oh, I put my stuff out there," so so what they're saying, because that's a true psycho. Anybody who says that, they want you to do the same thing because they've done it, and they really wish if they could turn back the hands of time. If you ask any of these people in 10 years if they could turn back the hands of time, what would they have done differently?
Yeah.
Privacy, confidentiality. And I mean, you put some truths out there, or you exaggerate on some things, or you exacerbate on other things, and some things you just may lie about, just lie. But see, sometimes your personal, just private things, you want to keep that private and
Facts.
personal, because see, there are other people involved.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I do meet with people. As a matter of fact, this week in Philly, we got the Roots concert. We got a whole bunch of folks going on, and there are
The
about
Roots.
eight content creators, whatever, that are coming. That are coming, and we're slated to meet up, and I have some activities, some et cetera, et
Howdy.
cetera. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we understand that there's some ones of us that are definitely civilized. There's some
Right.
ones of us who I know that honestly, like especially being up here with you, Big, the hood table, introducing me to Big and all that good stuff, and whatever. I can tell that you have some class about you, Big, and that there's some parts of you don't mind, discussing, but you have a family, you have a life way outside of this stuff.
Mhm.
B, you the same. The hood, choreo, y'all know, and there's certain things that are not YouTube worthy.
Right. Right.
And these folks don't. I could tell most of the time, folks are supposed to be. We used to say back in the day, act your age, not your shoe size.
That was in a
A lot of
song.
folks are acting their shoe size because honestly, they haven't grown up. They haven't sought to do the work on themselves. They're still in the shadows. They're still in the dark. And they'll never get to the light because guess what? They still work from a very low vibrational frequency.
Mhm.
And everybody, you old, you this, get to this age, my brother, my sister, get to this age if you can and have something for yourself. A
Mm.
lot of these people their children will never get to go to college. They will never get to have certain types of jobs. Why? Because they've been on YouTube and certain jobs and certain things. What do? They investigate you thoroughly.
Yeah.
Okay? People better be mindful and be very careful all the stuff that they talk in these YouTube streets. They talk too much. You never shut up.
Mhm.
That was in a song too,
It was
TC.
another song, and it's daggone. It's unfortunate.
Damn, B, why you drop? I was gonna have you up next because
Oh,
I
Lord, you
dropped
talk
I
too
stopped you
much.
at
Oh, Lord,
What
mid
happened?
never shut
sentence.
up. I remember that shit.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you talk too much. But and in closing, what I'd like to say is that there are some ones of us that has something to absolutely offer. And with like I said to you, the hood, long time ago, the hood and Big, y'all know these last couple of maybe 3 or 4 months when we were up here with landlord having fun, just chilling, right?
Oh, landlord was here.
Oh, he comes every now and then, pops in.
Yeah, he comes every now and then.
Exactly.
Don't be clearing your throat.
TC, can you hear TC? Ask.
But let me say this:
Wait a
when
minute.
he was
Ask.
here,
I don't know if I can hear people. Big Riggs, can you say something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I'm going
because
to have to
somebody
drop.
dropped.
Yeah, you're gonna have
I'm
to
gonna have to
drop.
drop and come back up.
Shakim,
Or
after
can you
TC, you
drop
got
me,
the floor.
Riggs?
Yeah, I'll drop you.
Can you ask him to
All right.
drop me?
Oh, she said, "Can you drop her, Big?"
Yeah. I'm gonna do it right now.
But I just want to say, the hood table. Remember these last like 3 or 4 months. Um. Oh, she's gone. Anyway.
No, I'm not gone. He dropped hood table. This is
Oh
Corey.
fuck! God damn it,
Tell him
man!
to
Hold
drop
on.
Corey. I can't.
I sure
I have an
did.
iPhone. I can't drop
I
myself.
said I made mention that there were going to be some things that were coming up the pike, and be mindful of some stuff that's coming up, and don't be surprised who's in the chat. Don't be surprised. Now I'm going to say this, Big Rig. Moderators, be careful. Moderators, be careful. And that's the next level. Oh my gosh, this is some stuff getting ready to go down. And everything that I've said is prophesied and is said and done. It's unfortunate, but it's done. You can't go back. Nothing. You can't go back and say, "Oh, I didn't say it." It's out there. Everything is out there. So I hope and I wish everyone well, and everybody can be found. But Big Rig, happy belated birthday, bro.
Appreciate that.
This is Gemini season. And I don't know. I think your birthday was a couple of days ago. Happy
Saturday.
belated birthday.
Yep.
Yes.
Appreciate
Happy
that,
belated.
TC.
Mm-hmm. And I'm getting ready to jot down, get back into the chat and everything. But yeah, the roots is coming, and there are about 8 other content creators that'll be here. So yeah, to Choreos, we're gonna be having just a whole lot of fun. Philly we're celebrating 250, the semi-quincentennial of the United States of America. It's my country. I do what I want. I don't give a damn about anybody who don't care. If you don't want to celebrate it, God bless you. And the boat you and your ancestors came on. But me, I'm celebrating. It's mine. And y'all have fun and have fun in life.
That's
Do
right.
something with yourself. Do something with yourself. Try to do something and help somebody else other than yourself. Because these little things that go on around here that get exacerbated, unfortunately, is really it's a waste of time. But since you've created the narrative, your big brother got you. Yeah. So the
Appreciate you,
hood
TC.
table, yeah, the hood. We'll be talking. And are you okay with that other situation, the hood table? I just want to make sure.
What other situation?
Homie the clown next door.
Oh. Damn, I said, yeah.
Knock who that? Knock who that?
Yeah.
Sam, I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Go ahead, Shakim. You got the floor.
Yeah, we'll go with that later. All right, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, hon.
You too, TC.
Have fun. Have fun.
Hey, what's up, Big Rigs? Can you hear me?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, happy belated birthday, brother.
Right on, man. Right on.
Hope you're having a good birthday. When I was redballing through, I just happened to hear a lot of opinions about my situation.
Speak on it.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions about my situation, and that's okay. But what I want to say is that a lot of times what we do as Black people, especially to each other, because we've been conditioned, we downplay the trauma of other Black people, right? And we try to frame it as like, oh, this person's trying to play the victim, or oh, this person is a fraud or whatever. But we all go through trauma and we all process things the way we process things. And I just find it very disheartening that it's always us downplaying us. Because when I tell what happened to me to white people or to just people that are not in this space, it's a totally different reaction. And so I've never played the victim ever, but I will always acknowledge what was done to me. And it's sick to me that me telling the truth of what happened is me playing the victim. So I guess what I really want to know is who did that to y'all? And that goes to whoever has a problem with my story. Who did that to you? Who taught you that it was okay? Who downplayed your trauma? Because that's the only reason you would downplay mine. So, I mean, Rico, I see you're in the chat. You have a lot of opinions about the Umar sector. You were never in our sector until recently. So you see, it's people that were not around that have the most to say, but they're also the most self-hating. So I just don't appreciate it as a Black man from Black person to another Black person. Don't downplay my trauma. You don't have to like me. A lot of people don't like me, right? And that's okay. But I would never downplay anybody else's pain or anybody else's struggle. And it's very disheartening that it's always us doing that to each other. So that's really all I want to say.
I hear you, bro.
So when do y'all's new season start, Riggs and Hood Table?
It's still gonna be About a month.
Oh, you
or
don't got
so.
nothing to say now that I'm up here?
I said what I said, and I meant every word.
I gotta use the bathroom just real quick though, y'all.
Sure.
No, but I mean, if you're going to speak on me, then you
I
should be
said,
able to say it to my face, right?
I
Or
said
would you
that
rather speak like
Y'all
I'm
don't
not in
get
the
too
room?
wild though, man. While I get in the
You would
bathroom,
rather act
man.
like I'm
Be
not in the
cool.
room
All
now,
right.
right?
no, I can say it to your face. I've never had a problem doing that. I just know you were up in the cloud listening, and I didn't think I needed to repeat myself.
No, it's not about repeating. It's about what you just did was downplay my trauma as a black person. So
Well,
I would
that's
love
fine,
for you
but
to elaborate on how I
everyone
played
has
the
an
victim.
opinion. Everyone has their own opinion, Shakim, and that's my opinion. And I
Yeah,
don't have
and
any
you're entitled
trauma.
to that.
I,
But what you're not entitled to do is
mhm.
to act like I'm not in the room while you've been speaking on me. And then when I get up here, you want to deflect and
What do
like
you
go
want?
around the
No,
circle. Like
okay,
that
here
is
we go.
so
Here
childish.
we go. But
And I
why?
don't respect people that do that
Let me say it.
because
Let me
I
say
don't
it.
operate like that. I'm very direct and I'm very
Okay,
frank.
you're gonna just overtalk me. Let me go ahead and say it. I don't believe that you were a victim in this. You
Okay, how was I not a victim?
because you went to Vegas. I guess you left your laptop open. He saw it. Things transpired after that, but y'all were still cool when you guys came back from Vegas. You and Lemon were still cool. There was no trauma. There was no acting like there was trauma until later on when something else happened and your friendship ended. Then in my opinion, that's when it became trauma. It wasn't trauma before.
Okay, so now you want to dictate how I respond to a
That's
situation.
just my
And I would love to know what a perfect victim looks like to y'all because again,
there is no perfect victim.
and that's what you're trying to dictate onto me because it
No,
doesn't look the way you want it to look. That means I'm not a victim, which is exactly why black men don't talk about their pain. They don't feel
okay.
comfortable talking about their experiences as children because of
Okay.
women like you who think
No,
it's okay to dictate what a
like
victim
me,
for a man, a
I can't
grown ass
have an
man to go
opinion.
through somebody's
I
computer
can't have an
is
opinion.
not problematic,
I
right?
can't
Okay.
have my own opinion.
I'm not
Okay.
here to change your opinion. I just
Well
wanted
then
you to
that's
explain
then
how
well then how are you
how
talking down when it's my opinion? I get you said I didn't
but
tell
your
it,
opinion can be
and I
misinformed
said
though.
it to and I
Just
said it
because
to
it's
your
an opinion
face.
doesn't mean it's
I
not a
said you
misinformed
guys play
opinion.
this all
Especially
played
based
out
on how you
on
just
YouTube.
reiterated the
This
sequence of
was
events.
all
That's
on
not how it happened.
YouTube.
I didn't even know my
This was
laptop
all
was
on
gone
YouTube.
through until I got back from
This
Vegas,
was
right?
all on YouTube. It played out. We watched
Right, but even
up
what you
through
just described was not accurate
I'm back, y'all.
because I did not know my laptop had been gone through until weeks after I got home. So how am I going to have trauma and not be cool with a person when I don't know they violated me until weeks after the fact? Right? You skipped over a whole 3 week period, but it's totally okay. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to point out the behavior. This is exactly why black men don't feel comfortable sharing their pain because of women like you. You don't make it safe and then you downplay it. And then also, you don't even have an informed opinion because your timeline is a little bit off. So it's cool. You can
you
speak
can't
on me,
you can't
have
say
your
that,
opinions, boo.
Shakim,
It's
because
okay.
women are the most abused sex in the world. So there is no way you can tell me that I don't understand abuse and have empathy and sympathy for it. That's just not the
You
case.
have sympathy for women, but I don't hear much empathy
Oh,
for
I have
men.
sympathy for women
So you
and
didn't
for
have any
you.
empathy for men, is
I
what
don't
was my
have any
point
for
was.
you. I have
I'm a
empathy
man though. I'm a
for you.
black man.
Yeah, but
So
you're
there's
a
no
person.
denying my
You're,
manness and my
you're not
blackness.
monolith.
We're not. But black men,
I'm
we
talking about you
historically black men
personally.
die at
Yes, I do.
black men don't live as long
Physically,
as black
I
women.
do. For
We
you,
don't live
I
as long as
don't.
black women. We have different health problems. We don't feel comfortable going to therapy. We don't feel comfortable talking about our childhood abuse.
That's a
All of these things
personal
are
problem.
systemic because of women like you.
No, that's a personal
Because
problem.
of no, it's not
This
a
is
personal problem. It's a
2026.
systemic
This
problem,
is
and you just
2026.
perpetuated it by
You
what you
don't
did on this
know
very live
that
as regards to me. And if you would do it to me, who you don't know, you would do it to your sons, and you would do it to your brothers and sisters.
that's a
So
lie.
that's all I got to say.
Talking about
Y'all
you,
have a good night.
you
Misery loves company.
personally, sir.
No,
You.
you don't know me personally
I
though.
don't believe
You
in
don't
your
know me
I'm a
on a
dab quick,
personal
y'all. I'm a
level.
dab.
I'm
You
talking
don't
about
know
what
me on a personal
I'm
level.
talking about what you showed. You guys showed us that whole Vegas trip. It was like watching a TV show. No, I don't know you personally, but I know that story because it played out in front of the whole sector. Actually, the Mo 3, the black, and the beef, and probably the Umar sector. It was like a TV show.
It was not a TV show, it was real life happening.
I
So
said
that
we
again,
were
that's the
watching it
problem.
happen like a
You
TV
but you go
show.
by appearances, and that's why you're deceived easily.
Yeah.
Because it was not no fucking TV show. Everything that happened to me was real
I
time.
said it was
And
like
I have
watching a TV show.
I've had a hard time dealing with a sector full of black women trying to downplay
Well, then
what
go
I
back
went
to the
through.
Umar sector.
But
Go
this is
back.
a
You don't have to be a
systemic
here.
issue
You don't
with
have to
even
be
when I have
here.
told people of other
You don't
races
have
what
to
happened,
be here.
it's a totally different response. So
Well,
that's how I know
then hang
it's not
around
coming
white
from a place
people.
of unbiasedness.
Then
It's
stay
coming from a place of
around white
hatred.
people.
And it's coming from a place of
I
trying to
don't feel
downplay the
sorry
next
for
person's
you.
trauma.
I
And that's
don't feel
very sick
sorry
of
for
you to
you.
try to get up here and act like
I
my trauma
don't feel
is less
sorry
than the
for
next
you.
person's. I
I
hope you
just
feel
don't.
better about yourself. I
I
hope you
just
feel
do.
better
I
about
feel
yourself.
fine about
Now that
myself.
put your fucking judgment on me and downplayed everything that I
I
went
put
through.
my
I'm sure you've
opinion
done it many
on
times
you.
in your
Your
life, right?
opinion. My
This ain't the first
opinion.
time.
And it won't be the last.
It was a
It
misinformed
won't be the
opinion because
last.
me
I'm
being a
gonna
victim is a fact.
always have an
Me
opinion.
being a victim of a crime is a fact. Unless you are a
What
law
was the
officer, a
crime?
police officer,
What
or a
was the
judge,
crime?
how are you
What
going
was
to
the
tell
crime?
me what laws were violated and were not
What
violated?
was the
So
crime?
tell me in what
What was the
scenario it's
crime?
okay for somebody to go through somebody's computer. Under what circumstances am I not a victim of a crime? Please explain that to me since you're the law expert. Go ahead.
I said I gave my opinion. My opinion, and I'm gonna always, whatever it is, if I feel the need to give my opinion, Shakim, I'm gonna give my opinion. I said
We're
nothing
dealing
about
with
no
facts and
any
we're talking
laws.
about laws that were
Never said
violated, right? We're not dealing
you're
with your
talking about
personal
laws that
feelings about how you
you're
feel
talking
about Shaquille.
you're talking about
Anybody who
laws.
has had their personal information accessed by somebody that did not give them permission was a victim of a
I
crime.
don't know. I
There's
don't
no
know
other
how
way to
well.
split it.
I'm gonna be honest.
The law is
I
very
don't know.
clear,
I
and
don't
I
know
think we're
how
all
well that would
adults
stand
and we're
up.
all old enough to know that we don't go through other people's belongings, right?
That's the
We learned
nice
that
thing
in
to do,
kindergarten.
but
So
in the
what
court of
opinion
law, I don't know how well
what does
that
an
would
opinion
stand
have
up.
to do with what was done?
I don't know how well that, in my opinion, I don't know how well that would stand up because it was a room full of people that were staying there, living on vacation. That was a room full of people. That's where you were staying. The laptop was left open, and and people could easily walk by it. I
Just
don't
because
know how
something is
well
left
it.
open doesn't give you permission to go through it. If you leave your
I don't know.
purse at a restaurant and somebody goes through your purse,
That's
that's
a
still a crime. It's
restaurant.
still
That's
theft.
not a place
It's
where we're
still
staying.
considered theft. And
That's
trust me, I
not a
could have took Libin
restaurant.
to
That's
court
a
over it.
restaurant. A
So
restaurant
I don't
is
even
a
think you want
public
to get to
place.
an understanding. You just want to give
No,
your
I
opinion.
don't, because I told
You
you
have already
up
made your
front.
mind up.
I did.
So
I
it's
told
fine.
you
I'm not here to
that.
change your mind.
I
I was just
told
here to
you
let you
that.
know that your behavior towards me was indicative of the systemic problems we have in our
Okay.
community. That's
All
what I
right.
came up here to say. You can
Well,
keep your
appreciate
opinion.
it.
You can sleep on it. You can put it in the air. You can send it up to Jesus for all I give a damn. You don't know me personally, but what you're
And I
displaying
don't
today in
want
this
to.
live
You're
what
no
you've
one I would
displayed in
ever
this
want to
live
know
is
personally.
indicative of what's wrong with our community.
I would
And that is a
never want to
fact.
know you
I don't have to
personally.
argue with opinions.
Oh
Let's be
God,
very
I would
clear.
never want to know you in person ever.
What? Who are you?
No,
That's not the
no,
point. The
no.
point is not you.
You
The
said
point
that
is
I
not
would
for us
never
to be
know you, and I'm
besties. The
agreeing.
point is
I
that
don't
you
ever
downplay
want to
black
know you.
people's trauma,
People
and
like
we
you.
do it to each
No, the
other.
point
Before a
is,
white person ever
I
gets to
don't
come out here and
believe
do it,
you were
it's
a
always a
victim.
coon or it's always a
I
black
don't
person
believe
full
you
of hatred and venom that
were a
wants to put
victim.
down the next person's
You're not a
experience.
victim.
We don't have to do that to each other. We can
Mm-mm.
all be understanding of what we have all
Well
been
then,
through
well
on an
then, when are you going
individual
to
level.
start
Even if you
counseling?
don't agree with it,
When are you
you
going to
can't
start
tell
counseling?
another person what they have been through,
Well, then
ma'am.
you said,
You
when are you
cannot
going to
dictate
start?
what I have gone through. And that's
When
not
are
an
you going to
opinion. What I
start
went through is a
counseling?
fact.
You
Slavery
said
was
you
a
want.
fact.
Okay.
Racism is a fact.
All right.
Prejudice, oppression, abuse, violence. These are
Okay.
facts. These are not opinions. So
Yes,
you don't
sir.
get to dictate your opinion about what I went through because I was a victim of a crime. So if
Okay.
you want to
Well,
argue
did you
with the
call the
law, then
police?
go argue
Did
with
you
the
call the
law about
police?
it, okay?
Did you call the police? When you did you call the
Now, if
police?
I would, I did go to the
Okay.
police, and the police said I had a solid case, but I chose not to out of sympathy for another black man. I didn't want to see another black man in jail. So I could have went to the police if I wanted to be vindictive and rageful and evil. I could have. It would have been very easy for me to do
So what
so.
do you
And
call
even
for?
now, I'm still
Well,
paying
if you
for it
wanted to
because of
be
people like you that
vindictive and
downplay
evil,
everything that
why are
happened
you?
and
Why are
that
you?
literally make it seem like it was nothing. That is the
Why were you?
problem.
If you didn't want to be vindictive and petty and mean, why are you false flagging over and over?
False flagging versus calling the police on somebody is a whole different level.
It's
I don't
still
ever call the
equal and
police on
mean.
black people.
You said
I've
you
never
weren't
called the
equal
police
and
on a
mean.
black person because I don't want to ever put a black person through the trauma of dealing with the
Well, when are
penal
you going
system
to
or the
start
police.
counseling? You said that
What?
you said that people that have been through trauma, you need to go to counseling. Have you started counseling?
Yes, I've been in counseling for years, baby, years, and still am. So
Well,
that's already a
when is
given.
this going to get better for you? It's been 2 years,
See,
seriously.
you're putting a
You
time
were
limit on
almost
healing.
crying
There is no
on that.
time limit on healing. That's like saying black people should get over slavery. No, it doesn't work like that.
I'm
And
saying
that's the
he
mentality
still
that's
be this
killing us.
angry.
Is telling
Not
people to
normal.
heal when
Did
they're
you
not
go back
ready
and
and
watch
trying to
yourself on
force
her
people to
video?
heal when you
You
want
were
them to
up there.
heal.
You were almost
2
screaming and
years is not a
crying.
long time. Do you
You were almost.
understand?
I feel sorry
How
for you
old are
for
you?
screaming. Why?
2
Who is
years is
that?
a long time to you?
Yeah. To talk to him, yeah, to watch his channel when you know it's going to hurt you and irritate you. I just don't understand that. To
Watching
still
his
hit
channel
his
does not
link,
hurt me or irritate me, ma'am.
to still be trying to hit his link. I don't understand that.
How many people are in domestic
You just
relationships
tried to hit
that go
his
back to
link.
their
You
abusers
just
that
tried
end
to
up
hit his
dead
link
or
day
that end up
before
unalive? We
yesterday.
have seen women be in abusive
You
marriages for 20,
tried to
30
hit
years,
his link
but I can't
day
click a
before
link of a
yesterday.
motherfucker that violated me, right? So you want to
You hit
dictate
his
how I'm supposed to
link.
operate in
You
my
hit his
trauma.
link.
You want to put
You
a
hit his
time limit on my healing.
day before
You want to downplay
yesterday.
what I went through, and then you want to give me a time limit on when I need to get over it.
Why are
That is
you?
exactly what white people did
Can
to
I
us when
speak,
they told
please?
us to get over slavery. Go ahead.
You tried to hit his link a couple days ago. You watch him and get enraged, and I can. If you feel that you were a victim, I don't understand why are you still trying to hit his link, and why are you watching him to get yourself all upset? You were playing his live, and I don't. That's the part that I don't understand, Shaquem. If you're a victim and you're so hurt, why do you like want to be around him and watch him and hit his link? I don't understand and play his live, because to me, if I was in trauma, that would like make it worse all the time. It's like taking you make 5 steps forward, and then you watch one of his videos, and then that would make you go 3 steps back. That's what I don't understand.
I think y'all want people that have been traumatized to be weak and docile and quiet and demure, and y'all are not used to seeing black men or maybe black people, period, after they have been traumatized, fight back. But I fight back and I speak up and I'm very vocal. And so just because I click a link to cuss a bitch out or to cuss somebody out does not mean I want to be around them, but I'm going to always remind him of what he did and I'm going to always drag him because this is the beef sector, right? So that's what the beef sector is about. So regardless of what I went through, that doesn't mean I have to act like he doesn't exist. That's not how you heal. You don't heal by acting like something didn't hurt you or by acting like the person isn't alive anymore or acting like you will never have to interact with the person again. Like that is craziness. That is insanity.
But
How you think a victim is supposed to operate when there are no perfect victims. And it's like you're reading it out of a book. Like, okay, this victim got victimized and they're just going to go about their life
no,
and act like
that's
nothing
not
ever
it.
happened.
I'm just
That's
saying
not realistic.
what normal victimhood looks to me. I, I don't know. I have a cousin that went through some heavy trauma, and that would be like her going back to her workplace, walking up into her office, sitting down at her desk, and being around the person that abused her. That would be like her calling him on the phone, like you trying to hit the panel, calling him on the phone, hearing his voice, and talking to him. She, her counseling, it just is, to me, it's not normal to want to hit a person's panel, watch a person get enraged when you watch them, because I know that makes you sad or makes you upset. And so that's why I say I'm not too sure about the victimhood, because it just doesn't look that
He's an
way.
entertainer at the end of the day. So when you're dealing with an entertainer, when you're dealing with somebody that's on YouTube, yeah, it sounds like, it could be that easy to ignore somebody like that, but I would literally
Sure.
have to leave the whole sector. I would have to abandon my whole content strategy, fuck up my bag, and literally just leave YouTube, period, to never hear the name Lemon again. He has not traumatized me on the level where his very presence sickens me. No, I want to look him in his eyes and I want to remind him what he did. And I want to let him know that it will never happen again and he will not get away with it. That's called fighting back. That's called moving from victimhood to a higher level of awareness. You don't just stay stuck in the victim loop forever. At some point, you have to fight back. You have to take your power back. And how I choose to do it is by dragging, right? Comedy, right? And if I click his link and drag him, who cares? Like people on this app have called CPS on each other, be back cool the next week. So I mean, I'm not trying to be the nigga friend. I've been dragging the nigga for a year and they've been crying about it the whole time. But I thought they said you can't tell nobody how to fight. And there is no normal victim. When we look at the rates of abuse in our community, 8 out of 10 people have been through some sort of post-traumatic stress disorder event, and they all process it differently. They all compartmentalize everything differently. We are not robots. So you want me to be a robot is what you're telling me. You want me to look a certain way and talk a certain way and move with a certain level of submission and victimhood. No, I'm an angry victim, but I'm also not stuck in being a victim. I'm going to take my power back. And anybody that doesn't like it or understand it has not done any real work in their real life, period. Because if a man put his hands on you right now or whatever, you mean to tell me, okay, you're just going to sit there and take it? You're never going to speak up and speak about it ever again in your life? You're never going to tell your children about it so that they can learn from your experiences? This is what happens in the Black community. We suffer in silence, and we expect other people to suffer in silence when we sit and suffer in silence. And no, I don't have to do that. So I'm sorry I don't meet your definition of what a victim looks like. I don't care, because we don't all have to
Well, if you
react the same
don't
way
care,
to trauma,
then let's end
period.
the conversation, period, because we're not going to agree. You're
Who's
not.
trying to get you to agree? See, you keep thinking
Well,
this is about an
then
agreement.
why do you
It's
keep on
never been
wanting more
about us
about it?
agreeing.
I'm
I'm just
over it.
pointing out
I
your,
said
just
what
like
I
you wanted to
said.
point out my
I've said
behavior,
what I
right?
said,
You
and
wanted
I'm
to point
not
out
going
my
to change
behavior.
what
I'm
I
pointing
said.
out yours and you can't
I'm
take it. And
I
so you don't
said
want to
it.
have the
I'm
back
not
and forth.
changing
You
it.
want to talk about me while
I'm
I'm not
not
here so you
changing
can
it.
espouse all
I
of your
feel the
hatred
way
for the
I
black
feel.
man. So I'll
That
drop.
is my
I'll drop. I don't got nothing else to say.
okay.
Y'all
Bye
have a great
bye.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Appreciate you pulling up. Shout Kim. Hood Table, you still there? They asking about you in the chat. They don't know if you done fell asleep on
Can
me or
you hear me,
something.
Hood Table?
I hear you, Corio. Ooh, I think Hood Table is out for the count. But it's all good, though. It's all good. Shit, we got about 3 hours in, so I do appreciate y'all pulling up.
Hello.
I appreciate you, Corio. Yeah, I hear you, Corio. You hear me? Damn, I don't think Corio hears me, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all hear me. That's crazy when people drop, you know what I'm saying? The audio get all fucked up. Shit, maybe I have to drop myself too. Put a 1 in the chat, y'all, if y'all hear me. Yep, looks like it's ugly. Oh, okay, he hears me. Corio, do you hear me? Corio does not hear me, so we're going to kick Corio. Then she can come back. And we're going to kick Hood Table. And I'm just here solo, y'all. I couldn't hear neither one of them. So if y'all was hearing them talk, I couldn't hear them. So they'll have to come back. That's crazy. I couldn't hear him. I never had that shit really happen to me, but as soon as Shakim dropped down, I heard Corio for a quick second, and that was it. But like I said, y'all, we did 3 hours tonight, man. I'm in the chat. I couldn't hear anything. Yeah, I seen that, Corio. I was talking to you, and you couldn't hear me and everything, so I dropped you in case you wanted to come back up. And I couldn't hear a table, but I think they said they can hear you, so I don't know. That was crazy. Yeah, Ted, I'm trying to tell you, man, this sector shit is a whole different ball game, bro. It's a whole different ball game. It'd be easy as a homie, man, and he got a little bar of it the other night, you know what I'm saying? So they had to just kind of break it down to him, man. But there's so many fucking things going on, bro, that it blow your mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really would. It ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it would definitely blow your mind. I had to pull over for a second. Great live, Riggs. Yeah, you be safe out there, Chrissy. I know you be on that road. But shout out to all the sectors, man. You know, I fuck with it, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you. You know, I'm hooked. I listen to this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I'd be lying to say I didn't. You know, there's certain shit that I just be like, But other than that, man, I got the people that I fuck with to get the recaps and shit, and find out what's going on, because you can't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but the shit do be interesting, man. It's almost like being in like some live fucking reality. Fuck, bro. I can't even explain it, man. I got hooked on it just because motherfuckers was cussing each other out, bro, and just going crazy, my nigga. I was floored, bro. And then I just happened to meet the people that came from that area, bro, and it's just been on ever since, man. But usually, Tud, I don't be discussing anything of the sector shit, man. I don't do that at all, bro, to be honest with you. I just kind of let it flow tonight, you know what I mean? So be easy, can get a bar, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on. Shout out to Shakim for coming up. And that's another thing, Tut. Regardless if you like the people or not, one thing about these sectors, bro, when you get to speaking or whatnot, they will pull up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And around here, you got to put names on shit. You don't just speak on somebody and be like, yeah, but I ain't gonna whoop-de whoop. Nah, nigga. You got to go ahead and put a name on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do respect the game, bro. I do. That's keeping it 100. Ain't no bullshit or sucker shit when it comes to that. Motherfuckers will air you out. But again, it's all on how you move, bro. And the way I move, I don't be, speaking on people's shit or none of that. You seen my lives. You seen how I got down tonight. You know what I mean? But once you do start talking that shit or whatnot, you'll start seeing your numbers go up and people start dropping down and shit. It's crazy, bro. It's weird, man. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but I'm not tripping on numbers, bro. I don't care about that type of shit. I'd rather have my environment nice and cool and chill, like the AC zone, lemonade, you know what I mean? Some fruit over there. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I kind of like my, area, you know what I'm talking about? So when you come up over here, yeah, we on the block and everything for sure. But we still chilling, man. We ain't on no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And like you heard today, Touch, when they kind of do their things, everything's about content, bro. Things is about content. And yeah, I do things for content, if I'm going out there doing the car shit or whatnot, I'm filming it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to like my peoples or say I'm fucking around with y'all or whatnot, are we doing things? I'm not trying to just be having a fucking camera and shit all up in your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or try to catch you on a fucking, bad day or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe your clothes ain't cool or something or whatever, you know what I mean? I ain't on that, bro. And that's kind of what you'll see around here, bro. And it's weird. It's different. But you got to stay on your toes and expect it. That's why you see a lot of people in avatars don't show themselves and all kind of shit, bro. It's crazy. Me and Be Easy, we came through camming up and all kind of shit. It's nothing. That's just what we do. We ain't tripping on that shit, man. The whole doxing thing and everything. Look at that Hennessy bottle in the back, y'all. Look at that Hennessy bottle. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Be Easy, man. He got a date coming up on the 29th, man. So if bro go live, I'm definitely gonna fuck with him. But yeah, Riggs, thanks for having me. Sorry for the confusion. No problem, Corio. Shit. I don't think there was any confusion. You was just, you know what I'm saying what you were saying and telling what you know what I'm saying? And Be Easy, he definitely got an earful and knows what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that really matters, man, Other than that, I really wouldn't even have tripped on the whole thing. But again, my partner was up there and I don't want him to just being a blur, you know what I'm saying? So if I was fucking with him and I was somewhere and some shit like that happened, I wouldn't mind knowing a backstory or so, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, you feel me? So not at all, man. That was actually cool, and it was cool for Shakim to pull up, you know what I'm saying? And anything that he may have thought that may have been misspoke or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to clear it up. I mean, hey, that's what it is. It's all good. I'm glad it was respectful though, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no, bitches and all that type of shit flying. I tried to make my bathroom break as fast as possible, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do them them famous, I was in the bathroom, or what was the other one I heard about? I was getting some apple juice or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I wasn't gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna let no crazy shit go down. But shout out to Shakim, man. He knows that I run a cool operation over here. Shout out to Corio, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that it wasn't nothing crazy and all that, because it can get that way, Tut. If you still in the chat, things can go up, really fast, bro. You would actually, it would blow your mind on some of the disrespectful things that you would hear around here, bro. Like, you being over here, you're really not gonna catch anything really like that, Tut. But like, if you kind of like went more deeper in and see some people, it'd blow your mind, bro. But like I said, bro, I'd be entertained by some of this shit too. I would be lying if I said I wasn't, bro. I would be lying, bro. But I can't play this shit around everybody. Peep game. If I was around Be Easy or something, bro, I'm not gonna really just be having this shit playing and shit, bro. Because he's gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is that? What the fuck did they just say? Like, there's gonna be too many questions, bro. And like and like I had to kind of figure some things out and kind of hear what the storylines and shit is, and you know what I'm saying, it can get out there, bro. Just some of the players in this shit, it's just it is fucking funny, bro. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody's a part of it, right? So even like the subbies and shit, bro, like everybody is a part of it because they're everywhere. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see kind of similar people, whatnot. you know, certain areas, you're gonna see where all the fuck shit is. You're gonna see the fuck people up in there, bro. You're gonna see so many hey B, you're gonna see so many different fucking names, right? I had some come in tonight, y'all. You're gonna see so many different like names, bro. Like say Be Easy was in there, it would be something like Be Sleazy or some shit, bro. And they would take the nigga's picture or some shit. Like these motherfuckers, bro. You would see some of the shit would blow your mind, man. Shout out to S3. What it do, S3? You back around, huh? But you would be so surprised though, bro. I swear to God. Some of the shit I didn't see, man, it just blown my mind, bro. But again, B, man, I got that big ass hand bottle back there. I still got a little something left. You know, I'm not a drinker every day or none of that, bro. So, you know, come around your birthday time, my nigga. Yeah, I've been in the clouds for sure. I appreciate you, S3. If you end up going live or something, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and have to take a couple of them back, my nigga, and we just gonna have to do our thizzle. Be Easy, you had the chance to ask Shakim all the questions you were wondering, but you left. I don't think Be Easy really had questions for him, Peach, but I did stop him kind of in mid-sentence because TC was on the panel and she was up there for a minute, and I didn't, you know, want to just keep her there, so I wanted her to speak real quick. Be Easy, I'm good. How are you? Okay, they chopping game. Be Easy, I've been so good lately, enjoying life, working like a MFer though. That's all good, Chrissy. It's always good to see you, Chrissy. You got a good energy about yourself, man. I appreciate you every time you slide through. Shout out to the 21 man in the chat, man. Let me see what we looking like on the likes though. 34, man. Can we get to 35, man? And if we get to 35, can we get to 37? As soon as I say 21, I go down to 18. See how y'all do? I say shout out to the 21, man. My shit dropped down to 18 and shit. Like, man, fuck this nigga, bruh. Appreciate y'all, man. I got these new little gifts and shit, man, from Hood Table. I'm stoked, though, y'all. Tomorrow when I have my coffee, man, I'm going to have my coffee, bro, in my new coffee cup. What's your new coffee cup, Rig? Oh, you don't know? It's shiny and everything, bro. The quality of this, y'all, is just great. It's gonna suck because it's gonna be all brown in there, like, you know what I'm saying, after a good week, because I'm gonna kind of be on my coffee hype, y'all. But then when you just catch me out there, just, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, no, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, it's kind of hot out here, man. Shit, I need something to drink. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna be drinking out of my motherfucking tumbler, y'all, with the little rubber pad on the bottom. Look, Hood Table ain't playing. This quality is great. And look, I was gonna say this when Hood Table was up here, but you know, she would have really just started popping it. So when you open it, y'all, it comes with the straw. And you know what came with the straw, y'all? That's a cleaner. That's a brush. That's a brush, y'all. I'm like, come on, Hood Table, what the fuck? Y'all gonna be able to get this shit free, man, when we start our season 3. Okay. This shit is good quality. If y'all get a tumbler, y'all winning, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you. If you period. Y'all get the tumbler, y'all winning. Y'all get the coffee cup. Y'all get any other shit, y'all winning, but this coffee cup though, y'all, and tumbler, I'm loving it, bro. It's like I'm loving it. I'm gonna really be displaying this shit, y'all. I'm gonna have to get at Hood Table. Like, man, I need to get like one of my channel and shit, man. I need all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm sold. I'm sold, y'all. I'm sold. So, y'all, Chrissy, you need to take some free time for yourself. Be easy. Yeah, that's relative or relative. Hood table coming through with the mugs and tumblers. Promote. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Since you said that, let me go ahead and run this again. You know what I mean? What is that, Rig? It's a mouse pad, y'all. When you gonna get a mouse, Rig? Watch your mouth, dog. The quality of this shit, y'all, is real. I'm not saying this because Hood Table is my motherfucker, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this because I'm being real, y'all. The quality and the way the print is on this shit, it's not faded. It's popping. The color and everything. She's doing her thing, y'all. She's doing her thing. I'm happy, man. That's why, and that's another reason why I did this live too, because when I was checking my postal app, it said my shit was supposed to be here between 1 and 5, y'all. And when I got to the motherfucking house, man, it said it was gonna be on the porch, and it was, y'all. I was like, man, I gotta go ahead, man, and do this unboxing, bro. I've been waiting on it, man. It was great birthday present. I appreciate it so much. At the table, you're hella dope. But I'm gonna go ahead, man. We 3 hours and some change to shut this down. She needs to get you off Windows 98. Come on, Tut. That's how you gonna do me, bro. We was kind of cool, and now you ready to just get on a nigga's helmet. But you know what I mean? That's what it is, though. A nigga is a mummy, bro. I don't have no problem letting motherfuckers know I'm mummy dust, bro. For real. When I told Beezy that shit and I told him what my Mac was, he was like, bro. I was like, don't do it, B. And he kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad he didn't do it tonight. He kept it cool. You know, he stayed on mute. You know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody on no Windows 95, bro. See, and then y'all want to do too much. And then, Corio, you want to join in talking about 98. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all with all that updated computer in here. Hey, man, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in USB world, not type C on my shit. My shit's all USB. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chrissy, they doing too much with this Windows 98 bullshit. They just, nah, Corio, you don't got no questions. You trying to get on my helmet, man. Chrissy said, that's my year. That's crazy, y'all. But I'm going to have me a nice cup of coffee in the morning in my cup. And it sucks because it's going to start getting all dark in the inside. But I mean, shit, that's what it's for, man. I can't just be out like, oh. But yeah, it's going to suck. But this motherfucker is going to be getting used, right? Cleaned afterwards and put up. You feel, not just to where like a motherfucker can, you know, use it or grab it or fumble it, and nope. I'm gonna put that thing up because I don't always just be on you. Like right now, I'm on my coffee hype, but I don't know. I'm not like all the time a motherfucker that just be drinking coffee. You feel me? But lately though, yeah, I've been on it. So other than that, my shit gonna be displayed. You see that little black dude in the back right there? You see the black dude? There's a black dude right there on the book by the light where the hen bottle is. See the hen bottle on the black dude? I'm gonna have my shit posted right there. Well, that's just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And then my mouse pad, right? It's gonna go right here on the side. I'm gonna get that mouse. I'm gonna get another laptop. Like I said, I'm gonna get that Windows 10 or Windows 11, like Hood Table said. I know if I get Windows 10, no, it'll be for the win. So as long as it's a Windows 10, I'm for the win. I'm aiming for 11, y'all. And then my stream will be better. I think my quality will be better. I'll be running a better like Google and shit like the Google, I'm running y'all my shit. I'm not gonna do it because y'all just gonna clown me. So why would I give y'all that ammo? I'm gonna go ahead and keep that on mute. You feel me? I'm gonna keep that to myself, man. You don't ever want to put some shit out there that you don't ever want to be revealed again. You feel me? And y'all stick it back to me. You feel me? Chrissy, coffee makes my stomach hurt. I don't drink it much. Does it make your stomach hurt or do it make you shit? Is that what you saying, Peach? That's crazy. But look, we're gonna go ahead and change that subject. You still on AOL, Brody? Nah, I ain't been on AOL in a minute, bro. But on that Windows 7, though, I had to put a whole different thing to run the internet on it, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's called Opera. But it worked, though. You feel me? It worked, man. It worked. But I went ahead. I went ahead and blessed the nephew, though, man. He be doing his rap thing and shit. So on that one, I had the reasons. I ain't even gonna tell you what reasons is on there, but I had the reasons on there and hella beats and shit. And then I had like my machine, shit on there when I first got my machine. And it had hella beats on there too, you know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and just blessed my nephew, bro. Like, here you go, bro. All them beats and everything, man. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. Nah, it ain't Reasons 2.5, though. Come on, bro. Come on. Reasons 2.5, my nigga. Man, that's back like using Cakewalk. But nah, hell nah, man. Hell nah. Chrissy, it can get diabolical or doodle-bolical. That's crazy, man. Come on. Y'all talking about doodoo, bro? Doodoo brown. Y'all talking about shitting? This is crazy. Be easy. I'm cracking up. Nah, you ain't cracking up. You better not be bubble guts. You can't crack up if you bubble guts. You was on Cubit, never was on Cubase, bro. I remember the real to real, though. You remember the real to real? And I wasn't watching no movie. You know what I'm talking about? But hell yeah, man. I remember fucking with an ASR 10 a little bit in Sonic. My favorite is a Triton, though. Phantom had great sounds, but I never owned one, never had one, nothing like that. But it was, it was great, man. Shout out to the Phantom, man. I'm saying, rolling. Wasn't Doodoo Brown a song? Yes, it was, Choreo. Choreo, you know it was a song. You remember that song, Choreo. You was probably in high school or something. That song came out. Doodoo Brown. That shit was some times though. Choreo, yes, Doodoo Brown was a song. Hey, Pete, you know, because you from out that way. You shit. Yeah, I remember Fruity Loops. I never recorded on it though. I definitely remember Fruity Loops. All right, y'all. Well, shit. You know what I'm saying? We at 318, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me see where we at on the likes. Probably the same. We at 34. Shit, I think somebody took a like. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I think though, I think we was at 35. Right? God damn, I lost a like, yo. They said, man, I'm up out of here and took their like back, bro. That's crazy. See how they do, man. Hey, you never know what's gonna happen, bro. This is crazy work, bro. Somebody done left and took their like with them, bro. This is crazy. What up, Big Rig? Shout out, salute to the panel and chat. Okay, Coco Dora. Okay, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let me see. Let me see, man. Marcus, I thought that was you, bro. Hey, B, look at that, man. That's Marcus in the chat, bro. Old school Marcus. I was looking at that shit and I said, man, come on, bro. What's going on with you, man? Hope everything is being good with you, bro. That's crazy. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. I'm glad you slid through, though, dog. I'm glad you slid through. I didn't know you could take likes. Oh, Choreo, don't. Oh, Choreo finna take. Oh man, come on, Corio. Don't take your life. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Don't take your light from your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They're gonna see this live, right? They're gonna be like, oh, okay, bro. I said wooty wop. And then they're gonna look at the lights, they're gonna be like, hey, this shit ain't adding up, bro. Like I was up here jawsing and lying, my nigga. This shit crazy. Okay, I get it, bro. I get it. How you gonna take a life? That's right, Corey. I appreciate it. Just working, grinding, stacking bread, family type stuff, and just traveling. You feel me? I feel you though, bro. I feel you, Marcus. That's crazy, man. It gets later, my nose gets clogged. Big rig caps. Right. All right, man. Shit, you know, sometimes it'd be hard to say goodbye, man. It's so hard to say goodbye. You know, it'd be hard sometimes, y'all, but I gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was kind of hungry, but I don't think I'm really hungry, man. I had some of these shrimp before I started my live, man. They're hella good, y'all. They're like kind of some long prawn type shrimp, breaded. Man, I thought the motherfuckers in the air fryer with some motherfucking tartar sauce, y'all. Man, I took that shit down, bro. I think I ate about like 8 of them things, man. I can't breathe for shit out my nose right now. I appreciate that, Pete. She says great live. Okay. Big rig stacks. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Marcus. You know what I'm talking about? Tut, you do cinema? Okay, don't go in there eating no hungry. I don't do that no more, Peach. I ain't about a hungry man in forever. I cook now. I cook for myself, man. I'm about to learn how to do some cabbage. Y'all are gonna laugh like, what? What you mean learn how to do some cabbage? Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna learn how to do some cabbage. I never cooked it before. But you know what I'm saying? I got the game, was asking my sister and shit. Cause she be making that cabbage, boy. You know what I'm saying? And she sent me off with hella shit. That's how I got that shrimp. You know what I'm saying? She be, you know what I'm saying? I go over there just to kick it and shit. And she want to break open the freezer and shit and just start giving a nigga shit. I'm like, come on, sis, I'm good. She's like, nah, man, come on. You said you like them shrimp and shit. Come on. All right. Next thing you know, I got a big ass bag and shit. I was gonna go grocery shopping though when I got back. All right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to sis though, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to people that be, you know, really looking out. Be easy. Not professionally. It was a hobby until my mom got sick. Okay, they chopping game. But yeah, man, shit, man. Let me see. Did I earn my like back, man? Let me see. Oh shit, it came back with 2 more. I got 37, y'all. So look, I said it. So damn, I shouldn't have said it. Damn. But hey, y'all. So I was at a 35, I thought, and then I looked and it said 34. I was like, damn, somebody took their like back. And then somebody was like, you know what they doing, rig in, man. And then 2 people came through. Well, actually, it had to be 3. And then went ahead and put me to 37, y'all. Let me look one more time to make sure I ain't bullshitting. Yup. 37, y'all. It ain't zooming in the way it should. Yep, bam, 37. So we in there, man. Shit, I think by the end of the night, we're gonna be at 40, man. Not all cabbage is fire. What, bro? What you mean? How can you really fuck up cabbage? And then Hood Table is talking about making like a dirty cabbage, bro, like dirty rice and shit. I'm gonna make some dirty rice tomorrow, bro. Like it's the Zatter and shit, but Shakim, he had told me because I told him I'd be making the Zatarain's red beans and rice. He's like, bro, try the dirty rice one. So I picked that up, bro. So I got that, you know what I'm saying? And then I got my links and shit, sausages I'm about to, you know, cut up and put in that thing. Some ground beef and shit. I'll be eating on that shit for like 2 days, bro. Oh, that shit's gonna be good as fuck, bro. So I'm gonna make that tomorrow. I can't wait. I made dirty spaghetti. See, man, that should be sounding good. And that's another thing I want to make too is some spaghetti, y'all. And I've seen it so many times, so I know I can ace that. And then I could also eat on that shit for a couple of days and shit. That's why I like learning how to cook, y'all, because like I could make some shit and then I fucking I can eat on it for a couple of days. Dirty cabbage with turkey if you don't do pork. I do it all, but I'm trying to do ground turkey. Take the ground beef out and do a ground turkey. Why the fuck I just lose my nose, y'all? I just completely lost my nose, man. Didn't do nothing. Sitting here talking to y'all. It got later in the night and I just lost my nose. This shit's crazy. But yeah, man. I'm actually trying to do some cabbage this weekend and knock that out. I've been hearing bad things about like brown rice, but I want to try it. But everybody says it's nasty. But like I've had rice pilaf, if y'all know what I'm talking about, and I like rice pilaf. And I think that rice is brown, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I would probably like it, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Snotty Scotty. Yeah, this shit's fucked up, dog. Nigga gotta sleep and shit, you know what I'm saying? I stay with the fans on. You feel me? I got fans on, like motherfuckers is just cheering for me all night. Like, hey, my fans be on. And fucking I gotta sleep damn near with my mouth open and shit, y'all. This shit's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Brown rice is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to try it. Rice pilaf. Who you been hanging around, Becky and Brad? I've always liked rice pilaf, bro, because it came in like a kind of like a TV dinner type thing or something. I don't know what I was eating, bro, but it had the side of it was rice pilaf. See, like Corio says, I don't like brown rice. Everybody says that. Everybody says that. And I can make rice hella good. Like I just started learning how to make rice and I've aced it. Like my rice comes out great. It's simple though. Like you just follow what they tell, but my rice comes out great. The pot, put the thing on the lid, simmer that bitch. I come back in about like 20 minutes, y'all. That rice be so motherfucking on point. You want to slap everybody's mama, bro. You just want to go up the block, knock on the door, and say, hey, is your mama here? And just slap the shit out of her. Go to the next one. You know what I mean? The rice just be on point, bro. It's like perfect. Look, motherfuckers at the motherfucking Chinese spot would be like, hey, Rig, can you go ahead and make some of that rice, bro? Because, they be selling the white rice. You know what I mean? My shit be popping like that. Real talk. Big Rig rice. You feel me? Yeah, I hate bullshit. Pilaf is delicious. It is, Tut. You ain't FBA if you don't like pilaf. Just saying. Tut, look. That pilaf shit is good, bro. It is. I like it. Tut, I was joking. Rice pilaf is mainly rice aroni. It is. That's exactly what it is too, B. Rice aroni do make a pilaf, bro. I had it more in a side though of something, and I probably did have it. Oh yeah, Corio, be easy and Tut, man. Don't get to talking FBA and them two, or boy, oh boy. Chrissy said Rice Gate. That's crazy, man. This was good though, y'all. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, man. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Shout out to that heem in the stream. Shout out to Hood Table again. I think I lost Vibrant. It's about that time. Shout out to Vibrant though. She was doing her thistle. Shout out to all my mods, man. Corio, salute to you, sis. Me too. Yeah, I told you, Corio, you get to run into the FBA with B and 10 up in here. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh, she says I'm here. Okay, Vibrant. Okay, I see. I know, Vibrant. It is bedtime. I'm ready to go ahead and hit the sack too, man. I'll probably take a couple more dabs tonight and just knock out. Good night, and thanks again for show, Corio. I appreciate you. You have a great night. Sleep well. And to everybody else out there, man, y'all have a great night and sleep well, man. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate all y'all, man, for showing up, man. My stream, after the birthday and shit, had my little, unboxing and everything. Tonight was good, man. It was cool, man. I really do appreciate, though, that the engagement between Choreo and Shakim was cool, y'all. That was cool. I really appreciate that. I don't know if whatever was whatever, but I just appreciate that it didn't get out of hand and it was respectful, man. Because this is a respectful place over here, but I also would never want to censor anybody. You know what I'm saying? And if a conversation is about somebody, you know what I'm saying, they definitely have the opportunity to speak. You know what I'm saying? Period. I wouldn't play that game. But especially with the people I fuck, I wouldn't let nobody just completely destroy or whatever. People are gonna have their own opinions and have their own whatever, but I don't censor anybody, man. But there's ways you can go about things, and I think the way things went tonight was cool, man. Everybody ain't gonna be kumbaya, everybody ain't gonna be friends, and everything ain't gonna be resolved, you know what I'm saying? But it's just good, discussion can be done, and ain't no bad hard feelings or anything, you know what I'm saying? Feeling a certain way. So I definitely appreciate that, y'all. Again, I'll probably see you guys again, man. Shit. Maybe a few days, man. We'll see how Saturday or something goes. Again, man, we're gonna see what's going on with the homie Be Easy. He got a birthday coming up, y'all. You probably don't, want a nigga just hella blasting him, but I'm blasting him. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. So shout out to Gemini's, man. Hopefully he go live. We can fuck around and kick it and do it again. You know what I'm saying? And my boy John, man, I'm waiting for him to go live too. But he be on his dad duties and shit. So I can't knock it, man. I can't knock it. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my people on the East Coast, man, that slide through and fuck with your boy. Shout out to everybody that just slid through, dropped down like RS and S3s and everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. Rico slid through, everybody, man. You start seeing all kind of different motherfuckers, boy, I tell you. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. And I'll see y'all, man. Oh my God, is he ever leaving? Right. I'm out vibrant. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. I'm feeling good. I got that head still in me, man. I'm not all whatever, but it's still in me, man. I can have a little conversation. You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have a great night. I will see y'all in somebody's chat. You feel me? And y'all know how we do it, man. Look, I think my shit unraveling. So when my shit get to unraveling, man, that means it's time. Look, it's unraveling. It's time. I done rocked out so hard, you know what I'm saying? I done rocked my motherfucking hair and scarf off. All right, man. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be good, man. We gone.